Have you ever experienced anxiety, Calvin?
Oh, what do you mean? The first time I got on stage to tell jokes, I was shaking so hard that I could barely even get a joke out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
My leg was like, they thought I was twerking. They thought, is this a dance act? I was like
Is this
this,
a dance act?
Like, my leg was legitimately like this, and I was talking like you could hear me like shaking.
Shaking?
Yeah. I had 5 minutes. Like normally.
5 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Sorry, talking like this, the first 3 of it. Yeah. Anxiety, bro. Come on now.
Get yourself. It's not that camera.
Oh my bad.
All right, 2 Guys, 1 Shed, episode 67. We are back. It's been a while. We've been out for about, what, 3 weeks?
It's been a minute.
And I'm fucking ready to go, you know what I mean? It's been too long.
We're back with Alan Martin. Coming in. Alan's just, we just have fun time with Alan.
He's the shed neighbor, you know what I mean? He's the shed neighbor.
He's just the new host.
Whoa, Mikey, we haven't got into that yet. That's the real reason Alan's here.
I'm taking over. No big deal. We're kicking Calvin out.
Yeah, we're voting on this Twitch to see who gets kicked out, me or Shakker. So Chris might get kicked out. He might have to go behind cam for 1 episode. He might have to work for Mikey. He'll be Mikey's intern for 1 episode.
Fuck. So where the fuck you been?
That's what's going on. I've been at the beach, baby.
Damn, it looks like it. You got the beach
go to
vibe
the
still
beach?
going.
You just want to get away.
I'm ready to go
You're
back.
acting like a real,
Nicki-
you're acting like
Nicki
a
Minaj would
real
say?
beach, if you know what I'm saying.
I still feel like I'm at the beach, just the vibes. The vibes haven't stopped.
The vibes?
I wish there was some water crashing out behind us, or
gonna be long,
dude.
so we could hear it
Sitting
instead of
beachside,
sitting
you
in
know
this
what I mean?
115 degree shed.
Dude, it's not even that hot, dude.
Ooh, it gets way hotter.
Yeah.
It gets way hotter.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If
Mikey
you're
has
crying about
one.
it now,
Mikey has one more episode in him. No, it's gonna be a hot episode. And he's gonna be out. He's gonna be like, fuck this.
He's like, I'm sweating behind the camera over there. He's like,
last
"Fuck
year
you
we had to
guys."
have AC running with the tube going behind the camera. It was a whole thing.
We're gonna have to do midnight only episodes.
Yeah. We had to do once it's degrees, once it gets in the degrees lower, you know what I mean?
Late night streams.
Only.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna hop
I
on.
don't know how many people would stay up for it, but
There's a guy at 3 o'clock in the morning at his time, you know what I mean?
We're
What
trying
was
to
that,
get-
Mikey? Where were you at, like 12 o'clock our time? Or was it 1 o'clock?
I don't know.
Saudi Arabia is our 7th highest viewership. So
awesome,
they
dude.
give us a few percentage points. So
Oh, fuck.
who knows? Might spike.
Hey, you know what I mean? Good aim, you know what I mean? You got that good aim. So where were you?
I was at the beach, South Padre Island.
For how long?
Take the whole family there?
Yeah, whole family trip. We normally go every year. We go in August, but my wife's pregnant, so we had to go a little sooner.
Nice.
Go before it's like the beginning of her 3rd trimester. So yeah, it was a fun time.
Well, give us some deets, man.
I got everyone's thinking I got like a tan
It
going.
looks like it,
You look
bro.
Puerto Rican now.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'd be lighter, I think. No, everyone thinks it's a tan, but there's just so much damn oil on those Texas beaches.
the fuck
I haven't got it all off yet. I was been scrubbing. I used Dawn. It just hasn't worked.
Dude.
Dawn's been my body wash.
Ooh,
For real though.
Which one?
There was
Do you use the blue or like the lemon scented?
Or the apple.
Dawn, the blue one.
The
Oh, the blue one. I mean, it
top
still
tier.
smells good.
That's the one they use in the commercials for the duckies.
You fucking
For the
are.
duckies?
You are using
Probably why I
Dawn.
didn't
Yeah,
work.
you like that?
Yeah.
You're not a
Keep
duck,
you-
yeah.
Just a thought.
You're just
Not
a
minty, just super fresh. You're what Mikey said?
What?
Dude, you're not a duck. You're just a fuck.
Oh my god. You think that's funny?
I mean, he's laughing, so yeah.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, there's so much. There was like an oil spill near Galveston, I think in like May 26th or 27th, and there was like clumps of oil in the water.
Crude?
Yeah, just like thick lumps of oil. It was crazy.
Oh,
Just
shit.
like there'd be like big blobs, but the first night we got there, it was dark, and we got to the beach. We go out. And I heard a mom talking about, like, asking the kids if they got oil on them, and I was like, what is she talking about? And then we go out to the water, and I was, like, kind of, like, looking out. Like, I thought maybe there was, like, a puddle.
Yeah.
Or, like, something washed up on the beach. And, like, Carter was out there. He got in the water. I got in the water a little bit. And we go back to our Airbnb, and we go to, like, clean off and stuff, just clean off the sand. And there's, like, oil all over, like, my son's, like, foot.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like, he stepped in like a puddle of oil or something.
What do you mean, like oil? Like cooking oil? Like
he
manteca?
like he went swimming at Grease Monkey. That's what it looked like. That's what I feel like I did. But I was out there one morning. We cleaned it off. It got all over the hose. None of us knew, so we were using the hose, and then oil got like all over us, and then we had to it was
Cross contamination. You know.
pain in the ass, yeah. And then there was one morning I went out and I was swimming and I hit like there was like a blob. I thought it was a jellyfish the way it hit my hand.
Oh, fuck.
And it hit me, but it didn't sting me. And I like reached back out and I touched it and I grabbed it and it was just like a big blob of oil. Like it was like as big as my hand.
Was it black or was it like
just
gold?
black?
Black?
Like it was like
Oh shit.
it felt like tar, like when you have like asphalt.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
But like cold and hard.
Yeah, not hard. It was like mushy.
Ooh.
So like it felt like a slime that kids play with.
Yeah.
And how it gets stuck on your hand, just like thicker. And it got stuck on my hand. I
think
threw it out to the beach.
That was Venom, bro. Venom was trying to
Dude.
attach to you, and you fucking denied it, dude.
I have pictures where there's oil all over my hand
Dude.
because I grabbed it. I went back to the beach, but there was like the clumps were washing up on the beach all over the sand. There was clumps of oil everywhere. It was nasty.
Shit.
It was gross. I've been down there before, and like Texas doesn't have the cleanest beaches, especially the more
Like Galveston doesn't either.
the more west, the more east you go, it gets worse, like towards Galveston and stuff, and Houston. But like South Padre is normally pretty clean, like the beach and the ocean's like a little murky some places, but for the most part it's pretty clean. Like
Did you have like an Airbnb off the beach?
yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
it's like
cool.
it's basically like a block off the beach,
Oh,
or
that's
maybe
cool.
half a block. Yeah, to like
Nice.
an entry point.
So did you let Carter still swim in the ocean, or did you be like, yeah?
No, we were still swam. You know what I mean?
You just rubbed him down with Dom before. You know what I mean?
Honestly, the first couple days it was pretty like it was pretty windy and stuff, so we weren't necessarily in the water that much, just because it was so windy. And then by the last day is when I noticed like all the blobs. Like the last day there was a lot of blobs in the water. The earlier in the week I'd noticed them like small ones wash up on the beach, and like there'd be like a little line every morning from when the tide would recede.
Wow.
Yeah, when it goes back, lower tide comes in. So it like the high tide would leave like a little strip of oil across the beach.
Oh shit.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. Like if you walked on the beach, your feet would get covered in oil. He went back home one day. We got food, and there's food like a beach place, food place on the beach, and then he walked in his shoes on the beach, and we got to the back to our place, and the whole bottom of his shoe was just black. He had white shoes. The whole bottom was just
Look like he
black.
was walking on
Just
asphalt.
all oil. Yeah, just all over the top like that. Just walking like on asphalt. It was nasty.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And it was like a week ago, so it's crazy how like it washes, how far it travels.
Mikey, can you look up the oil spill? Where was that at?
There's a bunch of, I don't know if it's probably not a coincidence, but I don't think it is, but there's a bunch of like there's also like a bay of like dead seashells and stuff.
Oh shit.
Like a bunch of dead coral, which I'm sure comes from everywhere.
Yeah.
But there was just, it was like a
abundance.
lot more.
An
Like you
abundance.
walk and you're just stepping on seashells,
Oh,
which normally that
shit.
doesn't happen because like the sand and stuff, it spreads it out.
Yeah.
But there's just so many, like there's just like patches like where it would
Like a
get
line
stuck.
of seashells and stuff.
Yeah. Which,
That's crazy.
You know,
Do you
might
think it
just,
has something to do with the oil, or
I don't know. Might just be a
coincidence?
Might just be a little
Their lifespan
clam
was
season
up?
or something. I don't know. You know.
Their lifespan was up.
Yeah. I don't know. The coral. I think a lot of like coral dies and stuff, and it. I don't know. Like a lot of coral's been dying across the globe because of global warming and stuff, but I don't know if that's like related to any. I don't think there's any coral reefs near that area.
Is that kind of what it looks like right there? Oh.
Oh, dude, that does look like tar, like a
Yeah.
like Play-Doh tar. Tar balls? They used to call me tar balls in high school.
Tar balls.
Gross. It's probably because you don't shower.
No, it's because of sweat.
I gotta look. Kissy faces. Look, that's my hand.
Oh, geez.
I was just from grabbing like that blob. That was the blob I talked about.
Let's hear it, Mikey. Oh, you wanted to do the TV?
I'm an island boy.
That one's better. Look at that.
Yeah, that is pretty rough, actually.
That's nasty, huh? That was the last day.
We get watching, soaking up the sun, others.
Is that kind of what you had to do?
Yeah.
But I just go on about the day and
More of the tar balls on Monday. Berta Ponsa says it's hard to avoid.
Depends on the pressure down.
The oil that leaks from the bottom of the Gulf rises to the surface and turns into tar balls that then wash ashore.
It happens all the time, but say during the winter it's usually cooler and you don't really notice it because it's not
When's it from?
softer.
You're not at the
Singer
fucking
says
beach.
It's more noticeable in late spring and during the summer months.
No,
It's
it's
not a health
crazy.
hazard.
It's crazy how much it was.
It's not even a spill, it's just part that's just there.
This is from leaks and shit.
Just over time.
Yeah, that was from 4 days ago. So.
That's wild. I've never seen that in my life. Like
You've gone there every year.
I've been going since I was literally. My family's been going since before I was born.
Oh,
Like
shit.
spring break and shit, where you just pull up on the beach, hop out, and everyone's just partying. Before there was any hotels and stuff like that, you just cross the bridge, the old bridge before the hurricane knocked it over. That's how long I've been going, since before the fucking hurricane killed it.
Shit.
But it's crazy because that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. Even like the little tar balls, I've never noticed that. Yeah,
That's
that guy
crazy.
is Illuminati. Illuminati. Look him up, Mikey. Did he have his name?
Is he
We're
part
gonna
of
out him.
Illuminati?
We're gonna out him on this. Just kidding. Let's not going to that. I don't want to get anybody on me.
That's
Dude, I
crazy.
don't know, bro. It's crazy. I've never seen that in my life, and I run on the beach every year. I run on the beach.
I know, but do you think it's because of the time of year you go?
Maybe.
You know what I mean? It could have been like.
You went early this time.
Yeah, but I've been in there for spring break since I was a kid.
Oh,
like I used
since
to
April,
go.
yeah.
I've never seen that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, you learned something new this time.
Yeah, that's the fucking
learned something.
oil spill. Look when that oil spill was. It was like May 26th or 27th in Galveston. There was like a barge, something hit a barge, or I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh,
a barge
oh yeah,
fell.
the boat that hit the barge.
Go down a little bit, Mikey. I thought I saw it down here.
The
a little
boat
bit,
that
right
hit
there.
the barge.
Barge slams into Texas bridge, causing oil spill.
Yep. That was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's pretty coincidence. It's just kind of the tide, it goes in a circle, blows the water. Water goes out and comes back in.
Yeah, it was a big ass barge too.
Yeah, like it happens every year. 3 weeks after this shit happened.
Oh yeah, I did hear about this actually.
Dude, they're taking out all the bridges. Why did they try and take out all the bridges? The one in Baltimore got hit.
Yeah, that one was bad
Yeah,
too.
those people died. The workers.
They said it was. They thought it was.
Fuck.
Look at that.
The elision
That was on my hand.
to be compromised and the vacuum gas oil spilled to the water.
Officials say the barge.
What was it when?
Yeah, this
9/11
happened. Because it was the day after my birthday.
What was it called? 9/11. What was it? That was.
How much oil?
Tragedy?
No, well, yeah, obviously, but like the people that did it, what was it?
Terrorism.
Yeah, they thought that the Baltimore was a terrorist attack. But then they later on were like, no.
Oh, at first.
No.
People actively working on this response right now.
Fortunately,
Can't they just suck that shit up?
Well, it floats. Oil floats on water, but.
So wouldn't you be able to suck it up with something?
I know, but 1,000 gallons? That's a shitload.
Yeah, but
We estimate
you
there
can
were
get
about
what you
200
can.
people
1,000 gallons
when that
is.
occurred.
Oh, those people got stranded.
Is home to Texas A&M University at Galveston. Students and staff were able to exit the island using the bridge Thursday, but they won't be allowed back onto the island until at least Monday, except for essential personnel.
So what you're telling me is Texas is dirty?
Right now is
Oh,
bad
yeah.
weather moving into
Oh,
the
yeah?
area.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that, Tony? Texas dirty? Dirty or what?
Especially Lubbock, dude.
You always,
Lubbock? Ooh.
dude. Tony's always trying to get some. Like, I don't want to go down there. You know what I mean? Sorry,
I do.
Tony.
I wanna-
I don't want to move down there.
I want to go see him.
I go see him, but I don't want to move down there. He's always trying to convince us to fucking.
I want to go see him. 3 weeks. 4th of July. I want to be in Texas 4th of July.
Shit.
Let's pop it off.
I'm gonna be at Gray Rocks, Cheyenne.
Ooh. Wyoming.
Dude, today I put new carpet in the camper.
Looks like
Ripped it
shit.
up.
Carpet?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
God, he thinks he's so fucking handy, dude.
I am handy. You literally you can do is fix
He's a handy
teeth.
or retard.
You could just make teeth.
well,
And you're not even good at that.
Are you a dentist? Are you a dentist?
You're out of your fucking mind.
Is he a dentist?
I could fix your teeth in a matter of fucking
Oh,
2
man.
hours,
Oh, dude,
bro.
don't get me started on your teeth,
Yeah,
dude. Look
I'd
at
take
yourself in the mirror.
Mine are
Years.
fucking straight as a fucking arrow,
Oh,
dude.
God, dude.
Don't look.
Don't look.
Don't look. Fucking just.
Alan makes teeth.
You work at a dentist place or what?
We do dentures where I work.
Do you like form the teeth or you just?
He like makes them.
Make them. I can physically make the denture.
Oh, I might need a tooth.
I might need a
For
tooth.
what? You losing a tooth?
I got a chip in the back.
That doesn't mean you're gonna need a tooth, man. You'll just need a filling, probably.
Alan says gold is the way to go.
Gold is the way to go, man.
Gold
It's
is
a little
the way
bit
to
more
go.
expensive, but
What? Why? Because it lasts longer? Or
it
why?
lasts longer. It's not as malleable as like the porcelain. It doesn't chip away.
So you go like a gold cap, or you just go like gold
No,
tooth?
you do like a gold crown if you ever need a crown. I would always like if you like.
What if you just try and get all new teeth? All gold? Just
No.
grill them up or what?
No.
You should start making grills on the side, bro.
No, because
Why?
you can get in trouble for that shit.
Why?
Grills?
Yeah, you're not.
Paul Wall made a fortune.
Yeah, Paul Wall's a rich motherfucker, dude.
You can fucking like.
Look up Paul Wall's net worth.
You can fucking fuck up people's bites with grills and shit.
Why?
Because your bite has to be perfect, right? Like when you bite down, your bite is perfect.
So
when
then-
you add something on top of a tooth, it's gonna fuck up your.
Well, what
bite.
about the bottom and top?
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna open your bite at that point.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad.
Why is that bad?
Because then your mouth won't close.
Your mouth won't close. How are you gonna chew your food?
That's why they talk like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Oh. Kodak Black, he talks like that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So does Kanye. Kanye puts it on for a podcast. I'm like,
What,
come on,
what was
bro.
his teeth? What was those? What was the grills he had? Like platinum or something like that, or uranium?
Woo! All right.
Kobe.
You're
Not just a baseball player, huh?
What's Paul Wall's net worth? Look it up, Mikey. Paul Wall. Rapper.
Paul Wall.
Rapper.
Did you just say
Dentist.
who?
Who?
Are you Mike Jones in us? Yeah.
You don't know who that is?
I'm gonna say 8 million. What is it?
I'm gonna say
20.
8 million. I'm gonna say 42 million. Lock
I'm
it
saying
in.
26.
42.
26.
26.
2024.
Google's always low.
2.5 million.
Lies,
No way.
dude.
There's no way, dude.
You don't pay taxes. That's why.
Yeah,
In Texas,
yeah.
you just pay state
He's
tax.
losing money.
Keep
He's
it low.
losing
Yeah, yeah.
money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those grill shops, negative asset.
If you think about it, you know what I mean? He's giving them away pretty much.
He can make that much touring in Texas one summer, guaranteed.
There's no way that's 2.4.
Paul Wall's been with his wife since high school.
Paul Wall's net worth could reach 15 million.
Could?
I don't know what that means.
Could we put like stock in Paul Wall or what?
Ooh, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean?
I'm down.
That's when you start. We need to make a new Wall Street, and where you put your money into people.
Paul Wall Street?
Paul Wall Street. Paul Wall Street. Turn that 100 into $1 million.
That was good.
That was right off the head. That was solid as fuck.
That was killer.
That was good, dude.
That was killer.
You're empty? Are you feeling alright?
Yeah.
He's still
I
on
told you.
vacation mode.
Vacation mode. Let's go, baby.
Is tomorrow your first day back to work?
He just
Yeah.
got back yesterday.
Oh yeah, I've been off a week.
Shit.
I checked my email. I got like 3 projects, but it's like better than I thought, you know. Normally I go on vacation, I'm like, might not have a job when I get back, you know. This time didn't even think about it. That's how unstressed I was about my job.
Damn.
I'm like, wow, I'm doing a good job.
I wish I could be like you, just like unstressed and just living life and just happy, you know what I mean? That's what I need to learn.
You gotta practice.
How do you do that?
Gotta practice, brother.
What do you do? Like breaths or like... Have you ever experienced anxiety, Calvin?
Oh, what do you mean? The first time I got on stage to tell jokes, I was shaking so hard that I could barely even get a joke out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
My leg was like, they thought I was twerking. They thought, is this a dance act? I was like
Is this
this,
a dance
bro.
act?
Like, my leg was legitimately like this, and I was talking like, you could hear me like shaking.
Shaking?
Yeah. I had 5 minutes. Like normally...
5 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh
and I
my
was telling a
god!
story, talking like this, the first 3 of it. Yeah. Anxiety, bro. Come on now. I shit my pants until, like, recently. I went up... Last week I was obviously on vacation, but the week before I was like...
You should have
I was vibing. I was like...
You should have
was rolling.
got an open mic and...
I was going to in San Antonio. They have one midday, but we didn't fly in. We got in, like... By the time we got to our... Like, out of the airport and stuff, it was already after 1, and it starts at 1. The dude hit people up and asked people to come during the thing, but I saw it late. But I wanted to, yeah.
That'd have been sick, dude.
But I've been hitting a lot lately, like, just
calling it a
vibing.
mini tour, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was going to.
Yeah.
I was going to pretend like I got a show. But it's crazy, because the first time I went up, I was shaking so bad that I couldn't really... And I didn't get up for, like, 2 more years after that.
Really?
I didn't get up for 2 years, yeah.
Oh, after that?
Yeah.
We had 5 minutes. You know how hard that'd be?
Yeah, and I shit my pants and I shook the whole time, and I just told a story, a 5-minute story, which was. It's a good story. Like, I can still make people laugh telling that right now. But it was just so long for my first time.
Yeah.
And
yeah, nothing in between to keep people going.
Yeah, like the laughs were so far apart that it, like 30 seconds apart for a laugh isn't that long. But then when you're up there and you have to talk for 30 seconds and no one's laughing for 30 seconds, it's like, oh shit, like,
I'm fucked.
you know. And I didn't really have like a good opener.
They're gonna boo me off stage.
Yeah. I had like a few little like tidbits I thought were funny and stuff, but for my first time, it was like. I don't think that was a good way to go. Like, yeah, obviously I did it, so obviously I got up, but I didn't go up for 2 years until I found out my...
What year was this? When this happened?
I was 24. First time I went up.
24?
First time I was 24.
Fucking...
Yeah.
7 years ago?
9 years ago.
9 years ago?
Yeah, first time I went up.
Holy fuck.
Almost. I was like almost 25, I think. Yeah, it was like the end of the year.
Crazy.
But then I went up, so I go up. I don't go up for 2 more years. 26. I go up when I find out Kelly's pregnant. I find out, I literally leave, go to an open mic, because I'd been looking him up, you know, it's my thing. I know there's one. I'm trying to work on sets, like I need to go. I know that. I go, I have like jokes I thought, so I just have one-liners, and I was like, last time I was over practiced, so this time I'm coming in, gonna freestyle, I got a few jokes I know, I'm gonna go for it. I go up, I do like my jokes, but then it's like 30 seconds, and I'm like, fuck, I have like nothing else. I start talking to the crowd, asking them what they want me to talk about. They say rape. I'm like, oh my god, like, I didn't know how to do crowd work. I'm just like trying to freestyle, I'm like talking about things, trying to incorporate a story. I start talking shit to a dude. He's not paying attention, looks like he's sleeping, I'm making fun of him. I'm like, and I get some laughs, right? And then, okay, I'm just like, I'll end it there. I bounce. He comes up, he's the next person.
Oh my god!
I thought he was just like a sideline guy, like not paying attention. It looked like he was sleeping in the corner, and he was just like chilling there all night. Little do I know, he's like the pro there.
Oh my god!
He comes up, and he's just murking me for like 2 minutes straight.
Oh, fuck.
Talking about like how like I'm a rookie and just like fucking killing me. And I was just like, wow. But I was like proud of myself for going up still.
Yeah.
Because it had been so long. And I got some laughs and stuff this time. Like the first time I got laughs, but it was like I was so scared. And this time I didn't shake, you know, so I was like super pumped on that. I think I did a little bit at the beginning, but I got over it.
So, is there like in between? So like you get like 2 to 5 minutes or what?
Well, you get 5 minutes. You can stop whenever you want, but you get most that place I think I had 4. But the first place I did 5. So normally it's between 3 to 5 minutes you get at open mic.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it's fun. And then after that, I didn't get up again for like months. And then my son, I got up for a while when my son was born. I was like hitting it hard. And it's cool because like, it's cool, but like it's weird. Like I don't have any like ill will towards it, which I think a lot of people do. But like I see people who I like kind of started with when I like started going like kind of hard before my son was born, and like they're like pros now at Comedy Works.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? And they were just like starting out.
Yeah.
And like the first time I went up, literally like my first set when I first started going up again, the dude who was like, yo, like he's like, nice set, like you have good presence and stuff. Like he wasn't like a pro or anything. Like he went up and he did okay, just, you know what I mean? He's like, nice set and stuff, you have good presence up there. And then when I started going again, like recently, he's the first dude, he's like, nice set, like, he's like, good shit, man, like, he's like, what's up, how are you? Like, he's the first person I ran into, which is like crazy coincidence. But I've been going hard for like, since my newbie set, which was last November.
For like, yeah, since...
So I've been going hard for like...
6 months?
8 months. Almost 8 months.
So what day of the week are you doing this?
So Monday, I go to Irish Rover. That's like the biggest open mic, like the best crowd normally, for the most part, that you get. It's a good crowd for the most part, good room. That's at 8 on Mondays. And then I normally, like 50-50, I'll go to Lion's Lair, which is at 10:30 on Colfax. That's like a hard mic. Like, if you can make people laugh there, you can make, like, you'll kill the room at Comedy Works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because no one gives a fuck. Like, they heard you earlier, probably at 8 o'clock, so they really don't care. A lot of comics. And the other people there, like bar people, just trying to chill and have a drink. So that's basically your crowd. And then Tuesdays, I haven't been going a lot Tuesdays, but Tuesdays Comedy Works. You can go sign up on standby. You have to sign up basically like for 4 months before you get in online. But you go standby on Tuesdays and just sign up and just put your name in the hat and hopefully
and then they'll call you.
Hopefully, yeah, you get caught sometimes. And then they have, I normally don't go, but I'm trying to go to Gong Shows, which is on 9:30. I'm going this Tuesday. If you see me, Gong Show, this is out. Come see your boy.
The gong, you told me about that.
You get 7 minutes, but after 2 minutes, they can hit the gong and you're off the stage.
Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to go, but...
Think you're going to get gonged out of there?
Most people last like 2:15. So.
Hey, you know what?
It's a rough crowd, man, because it's a heckle crowd too, so they can heckle you out there. Like he encourages it, the host. He's like, this is the one show where if you want to talk shit to comedians, do it.
Oh.
And so they, it's a crowd work show, really. But I haven't done it. I want to go this Tuesday, but then I always go Wednesdays, which is Wide Right 8. It's like there's always comedians there. It's like a good place for just like chill with comedians. A lot of comics go and then just don't even go up. They'll just come chill and then bounce, like not even do their set. A lot of pros will show up there sometimes randomly, and then my buddy JoJo hosts a mic on Wednesdays now at 7, which I've been trying to go to, but I'm always super late. Every time I've been, I've been the last person. He's always like, our headliner Calvin, because I'm always last. That one's good. I did Rise on Wednesdays, which is you get actual like crowd. Like there's last time I went, there was people and they were like, "Are any of you doing stand up?" And they're like, "No, we're just here for the crowd." Like there's a few groups and stuff. It's an actual comedy club.
Chris, they'd probably fucking laugh you off the stage.
Yeah, right,
so
dude. I'm fucking hilarious, dude. What are you talking about, dude?
Hilarious to who, dude?
Dude, you laugh at me all the fucking time. I make you fucking cry, dude.
Because how dumb you are, dude.
Yeah, fucking right, dude.
Fucking dumb.
You're dumb, dude.
Fuck.
You're over here making teeth, dude, for fucking some old lady.
Why does he come back to my job?
Because that's what I'm saying. You're over here making teeth. I'm over here moving America.
You're over here fucking making shit on a crane, dude.
Hey,
you know I give people good smiles. What do you give them?
Do you know how far?
I give them a good heart. All right.
Oh,
okay. Fucking.
Do you know how far a good smile goes? You know?
Not very far.
You give someone a smile. You know how far that goes?
Very far.
It does.
How many people do you give? Alan, all the people he makes teeth for, they don't even smile because they're just like. They even come out of their mouth. Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
They laugh like this.
So how much does a set of teeth cost, Alan?
Oh shit.
How much is a set of teeth? Like a full set of fucking.
Well,
like
are we talking like normal dentures, or are we talking?
You tell me.
You golden.
Give us all the.
A set of golden dentures.
Golden dentures. Platty.
So,
with diamonds. Like what's your top end if you're gonna like do me up?
An all-on-4, which is it's a screwed-in retained denture.
So it's like
it never comes out.
Yeah.
It's okay. They screw them all in.
So they screw it in.
Permanent teeth.
It probably goes for about $40,000.
Holy fuck!
So that's one.
Would that be all your teeth?
No, that's one. That's for the upper. It'll be like another 40 for the lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of those have you done?
In my career, I've only done 2.
Oh.
Do you finance these?
Most people have to take out like loans in their house or whatever.
A lien?
Not a lien.
God.
What's that other thing you can take out? Like you can take out another
HELOC.
Yeah.
Home equity loan.
Most times that's like what people will do.
Holy fuck.
Because you got.
And how bad are these teeth? Like I know there's a lot of HIPAA, but like are these teeth like bad?
Yeah.
They're bad.
Most of the time, yeah.
Like they're gone pretty much? Like there's
they're
no
broken off at the gum lines, there's a lot of infection. You know, the hardest part is, a lot of these people want to do these implant supported dentures, but sometimes you can't because there's so much infection. The oral surgeon or the periodontist has to place the implants. They can't place it in an infected area because it'll just carry on to the implant. So there's like a lot of variables that go into these implant supported dentures. You have to have a lot of bone on both to be able to do it. And if you don't, you're not.
Yeah.
So then you just go to the conventional denture, and you can get one of those.
How much is a conventional denture?
Like $2,000.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
What's the average age?
Is that gums or just teeth? Sorry.
That's both. It's the whole plate.
It's a whole like the gum. So it looks like your gums are good.
Yeah.
And you can eat with those?
What?
You can eat with them?
Yeah, I mean, the hardest part is most of the time you can find suction on the upper. Like when you put it in, it'll suction to the upper.
Mhm.
But a lot of times on the lower, it's very tough because there's not enough bone down here.
Mm.
So those kind of float a little bit unless you use like the glue for it.
What's the glue? What's that glue, Mikey? Everyone knows what the glue is. Dentine or
No.
It's
Dentin?
Effordent.
They sell it on fucking TV all the time.
Yeah.
We used to see it all the time.
Effordent or I mean, there's
What's
a
the big
shitload.
one? You know what I mean?
The one that we use
what
is
glue?
Effordent.
Effordent?
Yeah.
And does it glue?
Yeah, it's like a glue that'll stick to your gums.
Mmm.
Tastes like bubble gum.
Ooh, really?
Really?
I like to try shit when
You should bring some in. We could try it.
I can. So I mean, that's the cheapest way to go is like a conventional denture, but I mean, if it was me and I was losing all my
So like,
teeth,
if you're losing teeth, like, do you guys grind them all the way off, or you guys like you do like the little points and shit? Like, have you seen those like how people do like the little they
Like
shave
the-
their teeth down and then they get fucking a full.
It's like a veneer. Like
Yeah,
they
like-
like,
veneer.
crowns.
is
No,
that like they
the
glue
veneer.
it? Like you cut? Well, they shave the tooth down and they like glue it on.
Yeah. So it's either a veneer or a crown. Veneer is like a fingernail for the tooth. Put it that way. And then a crown is you shape the tooth 365 degrees around it.
What would you suggest?
Crowns, if you're gonna
Crowns?
do it.
You drill those in? Would you?
360.
Screw?
No, you don't put anything in. You just drill around the tooth like in a circle, basically.
So what are you? A dentist?
Not a dentist. I'm an expanded dental duties assistant. So I'm like a nurse practitioner for dental.
For dental?
That's cool.
Fucking 10 years on Tuesday.
10 years?
Really?
10 years on Tuesday.
Did you go to school for that?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
How much that cost?
My student loans are a little over like 40.
That's not too bad though. That's
No,
not bad.
That's 4 years.
My wild tech was 30. Actually,
really?
probably like 40. I'll call it 40.
Dang.
Wasn't too bad.
Did did baseball help out with that?
Yeah. So I probably would have walked out if I didn't have baseball. I probably would have walked out at like 80.
Ooh.
So it took
That's not too bad,
It
though,
took
like-
40 off.
That's not too bad because like you, what's the average
I think
what's the average debt of a dentist?
I think I was like 10 grand.
Average debt of
No
a
degree.
dentist
Oh,
coming out of
really?
school.
No
What's the
degrees.
average debt?
No degrees.
10 grand, no degrees.
10 grand? 10 grand? That's
Yeah,
not
like-
too bad.
Nah, it was like 8, I think. No
You
degrees.
said no degrees though.
Hmm.
How'd you get into the job that you do though?
I started off
Without a degree.
$293? $300,000 for a dentist.
experience in Excel, brother.
But that's on the low end nowadays.
Really?
Like you're talking like you go to some schools, you're walking out with like 500,000.
There's no way.
Look it up.
What? How much does the average person make then? Like once they come out of dentistry school?
Just depends. I mean, you can make upwards
what
of like
you-
150 to 200.
that still ain't enough. That ain't enough.
No.
So were you building teeth at Adams State?
Well, yeah, in the classes that I had to take.
You like build teeth? And
So you
stuff?
know like how to build like the perfect tooth all the time.
Yeah, if like I had Play-Doh, I could build a tooth.
Oh fuck, that's the next podcast.
How good?
How good?
It looks good.
Like, could you build a mouth?
Oh, we got the dentist one, the tooth, the Play-Doh one. You know where it has the mouth, and you gotta make the perfect tooth.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be number 5 soon.
That's fucking crazy.
Look
bro.
up the highest.
What I just looked up?
No, not debt.
I love Mikey's
Just put in
Mikey's sarcasm is so,
most expensive dental school.
so good.
So does that give you a job immediately?
Mhm.
Like the dental school, like it gives you a job like right when you graduate, and then you're gonna be making 150, 200K.
So you're like at a farm school.
Yeah.
They just
But
came, picked you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
They're like, hey, we need some good
we need
dentists.
we need some help here.
We need some good dentist workers.
Yeah.
That's
Adams
crazy.
State.
But it's
bro.
immediately like,
We're lacking in the teeth
there you
department.
go. Here's number 10's NYU 395.
Woo! Holy fuck!
Carter's dentist went to Yale. So
Look at here you go. Indiana's 418. But these are like highly touted dental schools.
So once you come out, then you start your own practice, pretty much.
Yeah,
Or
but
do
I
you,
wouldn't do
like-
it that way. I would work for a corporation for like 2 years,
Mhm.
so like I could learn like the business aspect of it,
Right.
and, like,
Experience and
yeah,
everything
so
else.
that I know exactly. I know exactly
Yeah.
like what I'm what I need to do better.
Yeah.
with
Good
my own
practices.
practice, yeah. And then I would venture
just-
I
out.
feel like
and then-
that's still way like disproportionate to the amount of money you make as a dentist.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's
I don't.
half a
I'm
million?
pretty sure it's like.
But if you go to that school, you're commanding a certain tier of
All right,
like,
Mikey, look up
price and customer.
how much is a monthly payment for that kind of loan.
Oh, dude, they're like 2,500 to.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
What interest rate are we?
house
running
payment. No, not under Joe Biden. You don't have to pay your loans back under
Oh,
Joe Biden.
yeah, right, dude. Yeah.
He's fucking demolishing those
Hey,
motherfuckers.
hey, I don't know political dogs.
Who? Oh my god.
He told me that.
Why?
He has no political talk.
Why?
It'll get bad, he said.
Why? That's the fun part.
He's being
That's
a
the
fucking,
fun part.
He's being a fucking way.
Oh, I have been working on Joe Biden stuff.
Let's
Oh,
hear it.
yes, dude, I want to hear
Let's
this
hear
shit.
it. Let's hear it, Calvin.
I've been working, not like working on. I wrote a joke down earlier. I'll freestyle.
Ooh. Here we go.
He's pulling a Joe Biden right now. I can't remember.
Oh,
Fuck. He just slapped you in the mouth.
Straight murderer, bro.
I have so many. I was trying to figure out which one I wrote down recently, Mikey. Goddamn. I do have a joke like that, but Joe Biden. They said recently a report came out that Joe Biden, when they have meetings, that he'll take long pauses with his eyes closed, and that's sleeping. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking sleeping. He's asleep during his meetings. Like, oh, they said and he appears to be zoned out. So that's fucking.
Yeah, sleeping. Yeah. He's
And then
daydreaming.
And then I want to be on stage and be like if I'm on stage and I just close my eyes, I'm just sitting here like, I'm obviously unfit to be president. You know what I mean? I just wrote that down. I'm still working on it. Give me some fucking. Give me some.
You could do.
No one's ever heard that except my fucking brain.
What's a straight rooster say?
You told me this one.
No, I didn't.
What does it say?
Cock-a-doodle-doo! What's a gay rooster say?
What?
Any cockle-doo! You put that one in your book if you want.
In my book.
Your book of fucking jokes over there.
Oh, now I want to know what it is because I fucked it up.
Oh fuck. Calvin's pissed. Fuck, dude. I can't imagine making that payment and then a house payment and then car payment and then life. Life's not easy nowadays, you know what I mean?
Dude, Calvin has like a whole set list.
Oh, yeah,
over
oh,
there.
yeah.
Bro, look at this. I got years. Oh, what's the first one?
The ooh. No, he put it down. No.
Let me see it.
I'll read it. The first joke I have in here, so this is a 23-24 joke list. The first joke I have in here is Pete Davidson looks like someone said Beetlejuice 3 times.
Well, that's good. That's a good one.
He's like Kim Kardashian's long-term Make-A-Wish kid. She did it with Humphreys. She likes guys with awkward pigment.
That's a weird picture.
It's true.
I had to shave my beard. My wife said it felt like a metal brush on her butthole.
Dude, you still are. You said you would tell the fucking pregnancy
I've never
story.
told that joke. I've never told that joke. I've never told either of those.
Oh my
On stage, I've never told either of
God.
those. One more. Being a dad is like being a... Oh, no, that's not good.
Restart.
Yeah, you gotta say it. Yeah.
Being a dad is like being a star athlete. People are always surprised to see you.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You must be a dad. I don't know what that means. It's in quotes. Parenting with a Latina is like being the vice president. You have an opinion, but nobody really gives a fuck. I knew that was good, dude.
What's
I
your
knew.
first joke that you've ever had, like in your joke?
Oh, you want to hear it?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, okay.
This story where you shit yourself and you were shaking your leg?
Oh no. What is that?
That's what you said happened when you were...
Oh, when I was
When you
yeah.
first stand-up.
Yeah. It looked like yeah. Yeah, I tell a joke. It's about I can't think of how it starts, but I tell a joke about me having sleep paralysis and not being able to move, and I'm just in my sleep line. I can't think of what I say. I have a joke, some tag on there, but then it's every time every night it just keeps getting closer and closer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just getting like more and more scared. And then finally it's like right next to me, and I'm like super scared. It's right over me. And then I black out, and the next thing I know, I wake up in the morning, I'm on my belly and my butt hurts. And I've never had such a good night of sleep. I think that was my.
I think you said that one in that last one that set you showed us.
No, that's I don't know what I say on that.
Hey, what does perverted frog say?
What?
Rub it.
You have jokes like you have a blue collar job.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So
I
how
mean,
is
it
it-
can't be any worse than Chris's fucking fake blue collar job he works.
What are you talking about, dude? You're the
Fucking
fakest person I know,
fucking
dude.
Sits in the office all day.
Chris busted ass
at the
fucking
shop.
15 years before he could point fingers. You know.
Yeah, literally.
The fuck up.
That's good. Chris had a whole career before he was even a
fucking dude
so
just
good.
sits in the truck in the AC all day.
Dude, don't. Yeah, I wish I could fucking sit in the truck with the AC all day, dude. You don't fucking start with me, bud. I'm top dog
Bullshit,
over
dude.
here.
Last time I saw you
You're
working.
sitting in an office, bitch. You're an office bitch. You're a nurse. You're a fucking literally male nurse that fucking works in a dentist's office.
How nice is it during summer though? And it's like you're
Yeah,
tasting-
fucking
how nice is
I'm
that?
standing inside. I
Dude,
mean,
motherfuckers
there's
are-
no change. Chris is just sitting in the truck with the AC.
Yeah,
so
right, dude.
It's like he's in the office.
I'm just putting my dude.
Chris with his glasses on, no one can see him.
I worked on Saturday. My
Chris is
balls,
snoring.
my balls chafed my fucking inner thigh.
No, they didn't. Whoa, dude, I don't want to see your nutsack.
Yeah, dude, it's coming out. It's coming out.
Well,
It's
Where-
fucking raw, dude. I
Where-
was bleeding in between where my balls are rubbing.
quit wearing skinny jeans at work.
I don't wear skinny jeans.
That's how we know that you just sit in the truck in the AC.
Dude,
'cause
Alan,
your balls in
He's
like
on
during-
chafed right there sitting.
Dude, don't get started on me, dude. You fucking have gout, dude.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's got gout. I don't know how to say it.
Why would you bring that up?
Got a pork lover over here.
Pork lover?
He's fucking really taking stabs.
Yeah,
now.
hey, you want to go? I go. You know what I mean? Don't get me started. I'll fucking keep going, dude.
What else you got?
Was he calling you pork chop earlier? He said pork chop when I was on the phone with him.
No, I call. Yeah, we got pork chop on the podcast today.
That's what you said?
No, I did not say that. Calvin was over here trying to. Calvin was over here trying
And
to.
you want to be his partner?
You're a
You guys want to be partners?
Dude, this is Miss Piggy, dude. What are you talking
You
about?
want to fucking be my friend?
That's what friends do.
I'm driving a wedge before it even starts, you know?
I hate this
I'm
place.
driving the wedge before it even
That's job
starts.
security.
Yeah. Job secured.
puts the glasses back on.
I do have gout in my big toe,
only
though.
blind people and douchebags wear glasses inside, right?
Ooh, it's alright.
I just got back from vacation.
What's up, Ray Charles?
Whoa, bro.
Just saying. You gonna play the piano for us today, too?
If I could, I would.
Ooh, can you play an instrument?
No.
Oh, he
I
only
heard
plays
you-
he only plays the skin flute
Oh, God.
or the tromboner.
Dude, actually, you did give me the rusty trombone the other night, dude.
No, you gave me the rusty
Whoa.
trombone.
No.
I'll give you the rusty hook.
That's not how I seen it, dude. Or
You
how
got-
I seem to remember it.
I was like, I'm glad I was on vacation. What the fuck?
I know, I was like,
Dude,
wow.
you should have seen it the other
I need to go on
night.
vacation more often.
Oh fuck.
He can suck an ass and stroke a dick all at the same time.
Dude, I saw you suck the chrome off of a fucking ball hitch, dude. You can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. That's solid. And golf balls are his favorite things.
You like to golf?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
I
I told
love
you.
playing golf.
Yeah,
For
you
the
love
balls or
fucking
for the
golf.
game?
Both. Yeah. Can't lie.
All right, Alan, get away from that damn hose!
Yeah, get away from it. We're on the golf course.
When
So
Chris
where's the
gets
hose
mad,
at?
when Chris gets so mad, when he gets mad, he just feels dejected. So then he has to fucking throw shit on you.
I know.
Alan over here, when
See?
he shows up to the golf course, he looks for the hose immediately. I'm like, dude, we're playing golf, not sucking golf.
We've never played golf together. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
I
too
know.
Scared.
No, I'm not scared, boy.
You fucking, because you know that I'll fucking beat you by 15
oh my
strokes.
god, yeah, you're white. That's
does
your
that
fucking
mean?
sport. That's your only sport you can hold on to.
Oh my god, Chris, you want to talk about softball next?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say hockey.
You want to talk about hockey?
Oh,
You wanna talk about basketball?
Softball. Let's go softball too.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
dingers, boy. I
my
told
God.
you, boy.
You hit one dinger.
One big ass dinger, dude. I just straight
You're
up
like the
fucking.
best DH in the MLB,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Hits one home run, goes
I
into a
haven't
slump with
played.
44
I haven't played
gags.
sports in 10 years, and the second game I hit a dinger. Fucking destroy that ball.
Yeah, one dinger.
You just suck balls all the time. That's what I'm saying, dude. He doesn't play a sport if it doesn't have a ball in it. Because he can't suck it. That's his slogan, suck it. Instead of just do it.
You play hockey?
No, yeah, because he has balls, dude.
The puck, huh?
It's a puck. It's not a ball.
How many sports does not have a ball?
A lot. Taekwondo.
Ooh.
Jiu-jitsu.
Martial arts, yeah.
UFC. Boxing.
Hockey.
That's it, 4?
There was more than
4. Muay Thai.
Oh my god.
Karate.
Grappling.
Grappling. Wrestling. Greco wrestling. Freestyle wrestling. I go for days, bro.
I still think...
How many sports have a ball? Let's do that. Soccer. Football. Cricket.
Yep.
Baseball. I say baseball?
Yeah.
Baseball is after cricket. Or it should be.
What we got?
Yo, speaking of cricket, the USA team just won the world champ.
A cricket?
Yeah, cricket.
We have a USA
Really?
team?
Look it up, Mikey. Look it up. Look it up, Mikey.
I did not realize.
USA
Yeah.
team of cricket?
USA team just fucking won the world championship in cricket. Against Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Wow, Pakistan's like
That
top
would be
notch.
pretty fucking cool.
We're good at even sports we don't even like.
Yeah, we didn't even know about that. America doesn't even know about the cricket.
Imagine LeBron in the outfield in cricket. Imagine Wemby in the outfield in cricket.
Ooh.
Cover so much ground.
Cricket's like a hard sport too. It's like I don't even know the score.
My brother's grandpa was a professional cricket player.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
In
Africa.
It's on tip of my tongue.
You don't know his name?
Yeah. What's his name?
My brother's grandpa?
Your brother's dad.
Comp's
dad.
Yeah. Mahendra, I think.
Mahendra?
Yeah.
Dude, those are some badass names, bro.
Yeah, it's legit.
Mahendra and then Comp?
Yeah. Kamlesh.
Kamlesh?
Mm-hmm. Kamlesh Mahendra.
Oh god. I'm not muting my mic. You guys are gonna hear the full stream.
Tinkle Tom. Tinkle time. Are we on night mode? They put you in night mode, Mikey?
Should I steal Chris's
Cricket World
spot?
Cup.
See what he
Oh,
does.
it's the World Cup?
Oh, now I
should-
see why he sits in this chair. This chair is fucking right on the money.
I've never sat there. I'm not allowed. I feel like I should be the guest.
Dude, get out of my fucking
We're mixing up the
seat.
spots.
No, I'm not.
We're changing up the
Yeah.
juju.
Oh god, here we go. I don't think I've ever
Button your
sat in a
pants,
different
dude.
fucking spot.
Fucking unzip them up.
Dude,
I already saw your dick once. Did you
Uncomfortable.
guys see
It's uncomfortable, huh?
fucking
See how much you move when you're uncomfortable there.
fucking millimeter Peter over here?
Dude, don't even start with me, bro.
Dude.
What's up with you guys? Like, you guys haven't even like started a podcast together. You guys already beefing?
Nah, it's just fucking the motherfucker, dude. He's just fucking too much, dude. Look at him.
Me and him.
Look at him. No,
Me and him
just
are
look
gonna
at
go
him.
in the
Look
I
at the
like
guy.
it right here. I'm gonna start making the guests sit in the fucking corner.
We're gonna. duke it
Mikey,
out,
look
dude.
up, what the fuck's his name?
I feel like I'm in a different area.
Look up, are we loading in TikTok? On that?
What? No, we're not on TikTok. Oh, he could just look it up.
Look up, what was
Go on
his name?
TikTok. It should
His
be
last
two
name
guys.
Hall.
Oh, the boxer dude.
No, he's not a boxer.
Or-
He's Eddie Hall. Look up Eddie Hall.
That knocked out
MMA
the
fight.
two dudes.
Yeah.
Is that Caitlin Clark?
No, that's Jamal.
Oh, Jamal. My bad.
Eddie Hall.
Oh, fucking Caitlin Clark though.
That's next.
She's fucking.
Eddie Hall
So we talk
MMA
next
fight right
about
there.
the-
Look
I want
at
to
this.
marry her.
Calvin. It's 2 guys versus 1 guy.
Eddie Hall?
Yeah, Eddie Hall.
Where, in Russia? Is he in Russia?
Dude, you know what I walked in on Chris doing the other day?
Oh my
2
god.
guys,
No.
1 cup.
Oh.
This motherfucker
Fucking
dumb,
gay
boy.
bastard over here.
Who's he with? You?
No, not
Yeah,
me, dude.
he was eating shit for sure.
I walk Alan's in a box.
And Chris fucking just freshly ate Taco Bell.
Oh, no.
Dude, look at this. Slams that motherfucker, dude. Boom!
Oh.
Knocks him out. That was the 3rd round.
Oh, he's like the world's strongest man.
Yeah, he's the world's strongest man. That's the thing.
How heavy are those guys?
I bet you they equal his weight. That's pretty much what.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I mean, two guys versus
Two guys at 150.
two guys, one cage. You know what I mean?
He basically killed that guy.
That guy's so little.
Dude, he picked him up and threw him like a rag doll.
He looks like a big hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle.
You know hornswoggle?
Hey, would you get in the cage with him?
No.
I fucked that big motherfucker up.
Look at this dude.
I'd run so fast away from him. That's not fair. Where'd the other guy go?
Oh God. Well, one guy's out, so.
I'd leave.
Oh.
Oh, he's just like, I'm dead. He just gave up.
Eddie Hall, bro.
I couldn't.
How
give
much
up.
does Eddie Hall weigh? Oh, hold on.
Two people in the ring at the same time. It's the first time for me.
Oh!
Dude, imagine fighting two dudes. You know what I mean?
That was fucked, man.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, let's watch that clip there, Mikey.
That's what I'd do to Chris if we were in the ring.
Dude, if we were in the ring, dude.
That romantic music?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
fucking Alan fucking be fucking shitted, bro.
Yeah, right.
First off,
you'd be scared to fight
first
my
off,
ass.
Alan weighs 100 pounds more than me.
Alan's a weight class ahead of you. You don't even
Yeah, no, I'll still fuck him up.
He'd
dude.
fuck you
Oh
up.
my god.
I'll put him on my
Next podcast is going to be a UFC ring in this room.
Let's go, dude. I'll fuck you up.
And then you're going to make
God.
Chris his new teeth.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, right, dude.
And then I'll ruin his life.
You're not gonna ruin nothing. My life's good, dude.
Yeah, until I fucking knock you out.
You're not gonna knock me out, bro. First off, foremost.
You're going to be sleeping.
No, dude.
Little sleepy guy over there.
We were talking about anxiety earlier.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah. How do you deal with anxiety, Calvin? I don't understand it. Like Calvin just like always the vibes are always good.
Smokes pot.
Yeah, the weed helps. That's for sure.
The weed helps.
The weed helps. I think now I'm trying to eat I'm trying to go up like sober and stuff. Obviously I can't go up high. It's just baked out of my mind, right? Because I won't be able to remember what the fuck I'm saying. And I can't go up super wasted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go up more sober, like without having like even a couple drinks. But I think I try to do breathing, like box breathing, when I'm super like stressed or like. But I think just focusing on the moment, like whatever's going on in the moment, like.
Yeah.
Like you listen to sounds or like smells or like focusing on what you're actually doing. I'm trying to do that more. I don't think I'm the best at it, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it more and just like focus on, especially if I feel stressed about stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is getting rid of things that will frustrate me. Like not having the things, like doing things I'm supposed to do when I need to do them so that I don't have frustrations later on.
Yeah.
Because anytime like you get upset about something or like you get like angry or whatever, it's normally a frustration that's coming from something that you didn't do that
Because
you
you could be better at it.
Yeah, but even like and I think also trying to be so hard on myself. I think I get that from you because I know you're super hard on yourself.
Yeah.
So I see that like when I talk to you about it, I see like I do that to myself too sometimes, and trying not to be like that. Just trying to be like, it's not the end of the world, you know, like. It's not the end of the world if I don't get to cut the grass today. Like, I don't need to be frustrated about that.
Right.
Like, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Or it's not the end of the world if I don't get to, like, if I need to do something, like, if my kid's, like, wants me to hang out and I need to do shit, like, just hang out with him for, like, 15 minutes. He's going to get, like, and then he'll be, like, happy, you know?
Yeah.
And then we change his mood, and then I can move on to do whatever I want to do. It's just, it's, like, little things like that, I think. Just try not to be frustrated about small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff, right?
Actually, I like that motto there.
Yeah.
It's a good motto.
Yeah.
I've been trying to live that way. It's hard. Fucking
It is.
It's very hard. Not to be hard. Like I'm like the hardest person on myself. And
Yeah.
that's a hard thing to do. Is like I struggle hard every day just to like. It's alright.
You just need to go with the flow more, dude.
It's hard, dude.
Like, is it things
It's
you...
hard. Like even the way I was raised and everything else.
Is it,
you know what I
wait,
mean?
is it things that you, like, things that you're, like, things that you want to do, or things that you, like, what is it about?
It's like
you know?
things that I know I can do and I choose not to because I'm fucking not lazy, but I have like ADHD, so it's fucking very hard to like focus on the moment, and it's like, all right, let's get it done. But when I have the pressure of like, hey, I gotta get this shit done, you know what I mean? I strive under pressure like tremendously, but that's the thing too. Like, why do I fucking wait this long to stress out about it? And then the stress helps me get it done though. You know what I mean? But like that's the thing, like living that life every day, you know what I mean? That's exhausting.
I think for me and like that type of thing, because I'm the same way. Like I do better if like I'm under pressure and like I have a deadline. Yeah. But try and do like a small. But you wait
till the deadline. And it's like
But try and give myself small deadlines that I have to meet. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the cool thing about comedy for me is it's easy. Like I have a show I got to get to tonight. You know, that's the goal. At the whole goal. The beginning of the day is to tell jokes, make people laugh, you know? Yeah. Make people's day better by, like, spreading some joy, spreading some laughter. Yeah. That's the goal at the beginning of the day. So I have that. At the end of the day, that's, like, the last thing. Is like, sometimes it's super hard. Like, I do yard work. I'm with my kid. I do all kinds of shit. And then it's, like, 8 o'clock, and it's like, am I going to this? You know what I mean? It's like, Kelly's like, let's watch this show. I'm just like,
it's like bandwidth, like trying to spread yourself, like, you know me. I spread myself so thin, so thin. I'm like, I gotta do this, and this, and then I gotta shoot the podcast at the end of the day, and
I have a whole thing on TikToks, and it's like, I don't know if we'll do it today or when we do it. But it's like all the ADHD symptoms and like things and how many me and Chris relate to, like just each of us relate to. But one of the things I saw is like a lot of people over plan your day. Like you have so many things you want to get to, so there's no way you're gonna get to all of them. So you're gonna fail no matter what.
But I try to reach all of them.
And I do that to mine too. Like you try to pack your day. Like
I got this. I got this at this time. This at this time. I can do this.
I've started I try to like plan my day like because I'm not good at getting things done. So I have to plan my day like okay I'm doing this and then this and then this and then this. And it's just like I never like I'll over plan myself so I can't get to. I'll skip lunch and I'll do this and this. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I'm not gonna get to everything. So it's like having like a few main goals that are important and making sure I hit those every day. And then like long-term goals will follow, you know?
That's what they say about like ADHD people. Like they like alcohol is like the best drug. It is the best drug to help with like ADHD people because it calms the quiet. Like, all right, I got this now and I got this now, but it's the worst thing because it makes it worse too. Yeah. Because once you start drinking some more, and then it's like it's not good. You know what I mean?
The thing for me with marijuana is I start like moving, like I get out of my head. So like I'm in my head all day, like and I get like analysis paralysis. Like I'll just sit there.
It's like I need to do this and this and this, and you just.
I'll sit there and be like I'll plan everything out, like every single minute I'll have planned, but I won't get up and do it. And then an hour's pass and no I'm behind. Yeah. Yep. So now I gotta figure out how can I catch up, and I'm just sitting in my head and I'm like how do I catch up, and I don't do anything. That's my whole life. Like my whole life has been that.
That's what my life has been.
And now I like at the bottom. Sometimes I'll get like that and I'll smoke and I'll just like I'll be like what the fuck where's this, and I'll just start picking up trash and then I'll start picking up trash and throwing it away. The next thing you know I'm doing things and I might not accomplish the goals I want to accomplish, but I'm doing something, you know.
As you're picking up a little bit of trash at the end.
Dude, I used to sell.
It's fucking.
Dude, it's as long to me it's movement. As soon as I start moving, I can stay moving. But as soon as I stop, I'm gonna stay stopped.
Yep.
So if I start moving, I'm good. But as soon as I stop and freeze and start thinking and getting my thoughts, I'm just like, I'll freeze.
The most productive day is when I have the hardest day at work, and then I get home, and then I gotta keep it going. Like, because if I stop, then I can't. But when I'm going, like, fuck, production is top tier. I could do a lot of shit in a small amount of time.
I'm like that. I'll do like one day I'll kill it, and the next day I'm done.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like,
I'm not gonna do anything.
I can't do nothing. Go home, play video games, and just be worthless.
Yeah, like I'm not helping Kelly at all today. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help. I just don't want to do anything. Like she's like, can you do that? No, I can't. She's like, I don't want to throw out the trash. I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to look at the trash. I want
to. That's why I think it's interesting because I see my life like not my life, but like the way I process like things. Like my day is 2 days. It's like really 2 days of processing. Like it takes me 2 days to do things, and then and it's weird like that. Like it takes me 2 days to get to shit. I don't know if that.
That's how it was today. Like I was like, we gotta just shoot the camper, but I was supposed to work on my truck, but then I just ripped out all the carpet of the camper, and then I replaced it all in one day, and then we cleaned out the camper and everything else, and like the camper was done. But then tomorrow's going to be like, you know what? I deserve to have a couple beers when I get home from work, and then I'm going to be worthless.
See, Chris finishes things, though. I don't finish my projects ever.
No, I have to go until I finish because I will never finish. I have to.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Midnight to finish something because I will not finish it.
I'm getting better at that, but if the tools will be there for 2 weeks and they're still laying in the same spot because I thought I was gonna get to it the next day and I just never come back.
What are the odds you get your truck done tomorrow?
Oh, top tier. Especially if I have a hard day.
This one mine.
I'll be good. That's fine. I think you're empty, Calvin. Calvin's empty again?
No, can't be.
Yes.
Couldn't be.
You're on vacation time, bro.
No, my glasses are off.
My glasses are off. That's the thing, too, with ADHD. It's so hard. Like,
Clear-minded.
oh, it's so hard.
Shotgun that.
And the hard thing is, like, people don't understand, like, how life works, too. Is, like, I wish I could be fucking organized. I wish I could have my whole life, like, set up. Like, you know what? Today I got to get up, and I got to do this and this and this. And I could do it, but then there's days that I'm just like, I cannot, like, there's no way.
I love Kelly's mom, my mother-in-law, with all my heart, right? I love her so much.
Shout out.
Shout out. But she likes to, like, clean and organize things.
Every day.
Not necessarily, like, they like to clean and organize except for, like, they'll leave my rooms alone. But, like, when we go on vacation, she'll, like, clean and organize all my stuff.
Yeah.
And I come back and I'm like,
where's my shit?
It's gonna take me 3 weeks to figure out where everything is. Like it's hard, and then I have to undo, like, not undo what she did, but like I have to figure it out for myself. Like I have to figure out my own little process for where everything is and shit. And sometimes I'm just like, I just won't. Like it's too much, so I just won't, and then I just lose things and I just give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like
it's chaotic, but you know where it's at though.
Yeah.
You know where it's at. That's
out of sight, out of mind is like the biggest thing. Like if I need to see things to do them. And I have to put, like, sticky notes for myself, and, like, I have to do things for work to be able to remember things. Or else I'm...
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm gone,
Your guys'
dude.
brains are fucking weird.
It's so bad, bro. It's hard.
I think in this case, you're the weird one, because all of us think...
You like that too, Mikey?
Yeah.
I mean, like, when I'm at work, if I have, like, a bunch of stuff to do, I'll be productive.
Yeah.
Like, working on several different things at once. But if I have two, I'm just like, click, wait, and then I just like sit there on my phone and become like.
It'd be 3 hours. You're like, oh fuck! I just fucking wasted 3 hours. I don't even know what the fuck I just did.
If I have emails coming in and I'll be doing work all day, but as soon as those like I don't have emails or like I don't have like a deadline for anything, it's like
there's no pressure. There's no pressure.
I'll wait until my boss calls me because then there's the deadline. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, hey, have you finished this? I'm like, almost. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
And I start working on shit.
That's why that's why my job is the way it is. That's why I love my job because, hey, we need to get this and this done in this amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's why the pressure, you have to have the pressure of being great and being better. I don't know. That's just how.
Dude, it's so weird.
Yeah, you're telling me, bro. It's fucking terrible.
Come have some fun.
Because, like, I'm at the point where I just, like, don't give a shit.
So then you're just going to move to another job.
I just really don't do anything.
Yeah, you're going to move to another job, and that's what you're going to find. Like, oh, okay, I got to be better at this job. It's the dopamine that, like, oh, okay, I need to fucking be the best.
I get none of it from this job anymore, so then I just don't try.
You're just in fucking...
Like, why aren't you doing this? It's like, well, why do I need to do it?
Exactly.
Somebody else is already doing it.
Exactly.
Even if I do it, y'all are just going to...
And if not, I already fucking figured out a fucking way to make it faster, so why do I need to even think right now? I'm just fucking in it.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone until you give me some fucking deadline, and then I'll do it.
See, that's like different for me because I'm always like when I get to the office, the minute we start at 7:50,
you're in it.
You don't stop until fucking lunchtime, and then the minute you are done with lunch, you're back at it, and you don't stop until 3:30.
You're always moving.
To come home.
Dude, I can't do lunch because if I do lunch, then I'm done. I'm done. Like if there's a break in between, I have to just keep. You gotta fucking. I have to do it all the way.
I eat at my computer because if Kelly's like, "Why don't you have breakfast with us?" I'm like, I won't work.
I can't.
Like, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything for like another hour.
Well, just step away. And
it's done.
I've lost that.
Dopamine. That's all it is. Like the dopamine. That's all it is. It's like the strive to like
But there's something else to do. Like if I'm not at my computer and then I go do something else, I'm eating and then I'm like, I do something else and then
cleaning and then
I'm in the bathroom like, I'm coming here. Like,
yes, exactly.
Stupid, dude. So dumb. See, like, and then you have your phone and they're like, wait, what happened in Antarctica last week?
Yeah, and then you're just like, what the fuck?
And then I'm on that for 5 minutes. And then I'm like, what was I doing? And then I'm just like stuck.
Yeah.
That's why my wife is just like a good partner for me. Cause she's like, hey, what the fuck? I thought you were mow the grass. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. But I'm like, yeah, I was gonna mow the grass. Like, I knew it.
Do you guys ever get when like, if you're planning on doing something and if somebody tells you to do it?
Yeah.
Like, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh, I was gonna clean my room today. Oh, I was gonna go take out the.
And the moment someone says something.
Go do the recycling.
Yeah, the moment say.
Hey, go take out the recycling.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Until like midnight.
Nope.
When everybody's asleep, and then I remember to do it on my own.
Because you had the pressure.
If somebody tells me to do it, I won't do it.
Yeah.
It just like immediately leaves it for me.
So weird.
It's weird at work because if I have like some like random like fire up my ass, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and my boss is like, hey, have you done that? And I'm like,
dude, I'm already
fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do it now. Like, I was doing that shit with the kindness of my fucking heart. Because I got the initiative, I got the little spark, and now you're trying to give me a deadline. Fuck you. Like, I'm not doing it now.
Oh. And I'm gonna wait till 3 hours before, and then I'm gonna fucking grind hard. Yeah.
See, like I was saying, like, mine's just full fucking pedal to the metal. The minute you start with those patients at 7:50, and you don't fucking slow down, dude. Like, there's some days where I, like, look down at my watch and I go, where the fuck did this day go?
So how do you unwind after your day?
Come home and have a few beers.
Just chill out.
Come over to Chris's, chill. I literally see Chris every day.
So that's why you guys are trying to get rid of me.
Shut the fuck. Jesus Christ. We're not trying to get rid of you, Calvin.
They're trying to give you an opportunity to pursue your comedy career.
But like, seriously, like,
I'm giving you.
You know where I fall apart is like notes at the end of the day, because like I should be doing notes like every time I see a patient, like sitting there updating their chart, like blah blah blah, and then it's like we get to the end of the day, and they look at me and they're like, hey, have you touched any notes today? I'm like, oh, nope, sure haven't. I'll get those done. So like,
but there's so much shit.
There's so much shit that I did. I'm like, oh no. So like that's like my downfall.
I think you have like light ADHD, like very minuscule, but just like the fucking like today I was like, all right, so we're going camping on Thursday, and we have a whole bunch of shit going on during the week still. So I was like, this is my only day, and tomorrow is my only day to get my truck done. So that's the pressure.
We have games on Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the pressure. You know what I mean?
That's the good part. Is like when you think of ahead. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at thinking ahead. I have to like make myself think like, okay, what am I doing tomorrow? What am I doing this week? To be able, because once I get a plan, I'm like, okay, by Thursday I gotta fucking get the yard done, because I'm going on vacation this weekend.
What
so
we do
by Thursday,
is a calendar, so you can see it. You have to see it, because if you don't see it, then you'll never know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even if it's a digital calendar, it's not
digital
very
shit
good.
Don't help me.
No, but you have to have like a physical calendar. Like, all right, so you got to work this day, I got to work this day, and let's lock it in. You know what I mean?
So I'm like OCD to the point like during the week is like we have like 30 trays that we set up, right? that I set up, and I set up for the whole fucking week. Like I sit there, look forward in the week, so that like, okay, if I wake up a little late, those trays are already ready to go. All I have to do is go to work, grab it, and go.
Yeah.
Instead of like getting there and like, oh fuck, we have a crown in 5 minutes. And I haven't set a single fucking thing up.
That's the thing that I strive for is like, the pressure, that pressure.
Yeah, like I'm
telling you, that pressure is what we strive on, like what we hope for. Like, oh,
that's why as soon as the stream's not working and it's like we're supposed to go live in 5 minutes,
we're geniuses. We can figure it out. Like, oh,
Chris is like, oh fuck. Chris starts like stressing because he's like, oh, we got to figure this shit out now. We need to go live. Yeah.
That's you need the pressure, you know what I mean?
So that's like what I.
Because we don't know what time Calvin shows up, you know what I mean?
It's like right now, like tomorrow, I don't start until 7:50. I won't get there till 7:45 because I'll just grab a train and go. We're supposed to be there 15 minutes early.
Right, but
I never show up.
Because you already prep yourself.
If you prep yourself for a whole week, does nobody ever fuck with your shit, or did they like learn the hard way?
No, because they know that I get pissed when they fuck. I'm like, don't touch my area. Like, leave it the fuck alone.
When you were there and first started doing this kind of stuff, people were like, what the hell is all this shit? And put it away, and you come in the next day and be like, what the fuck's going on?
It happened one time, and then it never happened again. Because I walked in there. I walked in there, and I was like, what the fuck? And Tina at the time, she was like, well, I was wondering why all that stuff was out. And I was like, because I was getting myself ready for the week.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh. And I was like, don't fucking touch it. Leave it alone. I'm like, you're here to help me and assist me.
God damn.
Fucking leave it alone. Don't touch anything. I'm like, please. For fuck's sake, don't touch anything.
For fuck's sake.
I came in, I set it all up. Next day, came in, didn't touch anything. She's like, I didn't touch anything. I'm like, let's keep it that way. We will get along forever. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. And then the other day, so Tina had moved on by now. So the other one, she's like 21 right out of school. And like, I'm supposed to be training her.
Yeah.
No. You don't have, like, worst trainer ever, dude.
Me too. I'm the worst.
Because I'm just like, I just hop, like.
Yeah. I would start working and then
like,
you just I don't care about the people behind.
Like we're too busy at work.
Yeah,
for me
I don't
to,
care.
Sit
Like,
there
sorry, yeah.
And go step by step of like what my, like how I do this.
Watch me work, and then if you watch, and then you learn.
Well, yeah.
Follow.
So then she goes to Dr. Sam and's like, Alan's a dick. So then at the end of the day, he goes, so I heard you were a dick. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I looked at him, I was like, dude, I don't have time to fucking sit here and show her step by step what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're in a fight. Like, this is a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And like, we're trying to crawl our way out. I don't have time. Like,
yeah.
I'm leaving her ass behind.
Yeah.
She's getting burned out, not me.
Come on, or like, get the fuck out.
You better hop on or get the fuck off. Like,
Shut up.
yeah, like, this is what we're doing. And then sometimes she'll be sitting there and I'll be like doing a filling. And she'll be like, well, why do you do it that way?
I don't have time to explain that. I
I'm
just
like,
fucking know.
what?
It's the right way. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and I finally, like, I just picked up my head with my loops on and I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, I would have done it this way. I'm like, well, you're not doing it, are you? Right in front of this patient, like, I got, like, lippy with her. She gets up, walks away, goes and tells Dr. Sam, she goes, I can't work with him. And Dr. Sam goes, literally, verbatim goes, well, better get on or get out. Like, because if you're trying to do the woe's me, like it's me or him,
yeah, bye.
It's you. See it like there's the front door. Don't let it hit you on the ass on the way out. Because I've given him,
hit you where the good Lord split you.
Dude, I've given him 7 years of my career.
Damn.
Whenever I take vacation time, like on Wednesday, he takes vacation time. He's like, I'm not working with temps. He goes, you do all my work. He goes, all I do is come in, drill the shit out, and you go in. And he goes,
so he does the drilling, and then you come and finish everything else?
So I do everything else.
You guys are a good team, right?
Dude, me and him, we work it, dude. We work it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once you find the vibes, too, like, the vibes, too, and the
well, yeah, team. And the best part is, like, I think my job is even better, like, because when I take a vacation, he takes vacation. He's not like that. He's like.
So when you guys both come back, like, all right, let's go get this shit.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
dude, and then we'll finish the month right back where we were, dude.
Yeah.
Because all those patients that we're not seeing in that week, they'll move them to the next week. So then my schedule's just jam packed.
Do you like that?
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, I love
because
it.
like I said, like when you look down at your watch, you're like, holy shit, it's 12:30.
Yeah.
Like I got 3 hours left of this fucking dumpster fire.
Like
but then, like, of course, sometimes you get those patients that are just like, they need the coddling, like, they need me to sit in there and, like, fucking rock them away, dude. I'm like, all right, like, I don't have a problem rocking you away, but, like, let's just get this done as well. And most of the time, dude, we don't have any fucking issues.
All right, what do we need to do?
Take a beer and then you pour some soju in it. That's about it.
We gotta switch, Alan.
No, you can sit right there.
We got to switch, Alan!
No, we don't. Sit down.
Do it, Chris. Come on, man.
I can't. I don't know if I can't even do it.
Let's see how the clips go.
It's like left-handed, dude. It's weird.
You'll be fine, dude. Put the cups right here.
I'm happy I don't have to worry about not being in the camera.
Yeah. I think Calvin needs a border. Like, he can't, like, there's no way
I'm better like this. I'm better like this. We should probably put the guest alone.
All right. Those ones. Give me 3. And Mikey, they're not there. They're in the fridge.
The best part of my job is like,
you get to wake up and be at home.
Yeah, but when I did go into the office, we were having this big meeting. When I worked at Noodles and Company, and we had this big finance meeting. And the CFO's talking to everybody, and like he wanted to do like a 15-minute where like basically you schedule your day in intervals. Like every 15 minutes, you're saying like what you're doing every 15 minutes. Like you have a fucking timer go off, and you're like, oh, I did this. Like just basically they're trying to see what you're doing all day long. And the other dude in finance, he's like the manager. He's like part of our job is analyzing. Like you can't like put like a time limit like on what we're doing for analysis. Like you can't time limit analysis. And that's a lot of my job is like I look at stuff and I'm like I do a report and I'm like, okay, it looks good. I go through it. once or twice, most like 3 or 4 times. It's like things look good, and I don't send it, and I go do some other shit, work on something else, and I pull it back up, and I'm like, okay, this looked good. And then I have to build out my like little report of okay, we're down 3 points because whatever, or like I have to like investigate stuff, and my job is a lot of like just research. So I just like basically dig into why we fucking sucked yesterday or why we did good, and like give points on it.
But the thing with ADHD people, like you already know, like you're like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
And you can look at it like, oh,
my thing's it's math.
Look at it.
So maybe I do have a little ADHD because when I watch like, because now we're to the point where she's trained.
Efficient.
Yeah.
ADHD people are efficient.
Oh,
they're so efficient.
I am ADHD because I'm
think
telling you, if I'm doing a quadrant of fillings, which is like 2 to 6 fillings at once. We're in there. I'm in and out in an hour.
Yeah.
Like I ain't fucking around. Like I ain't sitting here any longer than I need to. My neck's like this. My neck fucking hurts. I'm like, no.
So ADHD, I think, is like a spectrum, right? Like I think you have a little bit, or like have like crazy ADHD where you can't like sit still. You have to like always be physically doing things.
Yeah, I have a little.
Right. So like it's a spectrum of things. Yeah. Like and I think there's different things. Like I think there's things where Chris is like he's like way crazier on or whatever, and there's things that he's more chill on, and I'm like a lot of things like being late. Like Chris is never fucking late. No. I'm late every single thing.
I have time.
It's a time blindness. Right, and I have time blindness. I can't tell you. You guys told me 7 today. I'm like, all right, 7. I leave, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna be until 7 fucking 10 at least. But it's a lot of time blindness stuff. But one of the ADHD things I want us to watch is a lot. I think like the new thing. I guess I don't know how new it is, but it's like autistic ADHD.
Yeah, it's like AuDHD.
It sounds dope as fuck. That's all I'm saying. AuDHD, like it's just like we're partying is what it sounds like. We're partying. There was a thing, and it's like, okay, you're it's a TikTok, and it's like, okay, so you have ADHD, and it tells me it's like, so you feel like this, and the thing's like, yeah. And it's like, you're autistic, and this is like this, and like, yeah. And it's like, so you're AuDHD, and it's like, so no. He's like, oh, it's like both of the things at the same time. That's my life, bro. That's my whole life in the middle. I'm like, I think I may be that one. But it's funny because my mom, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, keep going.
My mom's like randomly like a year ago. I don't know if my mom got on this AuDHD thing way before I did, but I was like fidgeting doing something, and she's like, you know, that's a sign of autism. And I was like, what? Like, what the fuck, Mom? Like, why are you saying that? And she's like, it is. It's a sign of autism. Are you trying to say I'm autistic, Mom? And like, what are you saying? She's like, I'm just like.
Just an observation.
Yeah, just saying.
Dude, so
like,
I do.
Right,
so
like, what the fuck?
I have something like that. So like, if I'm not wearing a hat or if my hair's not done, like I sit here and I'll like fucking twirl my hair like in the front, like and just.
You have a tick.
So that's like my tick.
You tick.
And my mom is, dude. Today I'm like sitting there and I didn't have a hat on at the fields, and I'm like just sitting there like fucking playing with my hair, and she goes, dude, fucking knock it off. You literally are like an autistic kid. I'm like, Mom.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong though. Like there's nothing wrong. Like that's just
they call it a tick. They call it like stimming.
Yeah, you're stimulating. You're stimulating something. Yeah. Mine's always my nose. Everyone thinks I always like. Everyone's always thinking I'm like doing coke or something. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Chris drinks, so that he's got to do it. Like no, I just
because he has a lot of mocos. Like you don't.
Dude, I pick my nose so bad. Mal gets so mad. I'm always picking my nose, dude. Always.
And then he fucking wipe it on her, and she about throws up. Dude. It's hilarious.
Fucking Ralph over here, bro.
There's nothing wrong. All right. We just have.
Or the other thing, my mom gets mad at me today. Lucas, we're sitting at the fields, and I'm watching my niece play because I'm a terrible uncle. This is the first time all season I went into soccer play. But I have my own shit going on.
How old is she? Everybody.
12.
Everybody has their own shit going on.
So I haven't been able to make it.
Your older sibling or younger?
Older sibling. And they're always like, well, she's playing here, and I'm like, well, most of the time, like, I'm coaching my team, so I can't make
That's
that.
Hard.
Like, so today they text me and they're like, my mom goes on the side, she goes, I know that you're fucking not feeling real good today after the retirement party and the pool party yesterday, but you probably should come see your niece. And I was like, fuck, man. So I woke up.
That's the worst.
Climbed my shit out of bed.
That's the worst thing. I'm like, you ruined my fucking plans. I don't want. I already had my day planned out. And now it's done.
It's ruined. I had no fucking plans other than just fucking veg out.
Yeah.
Recover because I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Vibe and just chill and just
probably come over here and hang out. Like, I told Chris, I was like, I'll be back in a little while, dude. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home. Mom's like, no. She goes, you need to watch more than one game. And I was like, Mom, I don't think you fucking understand.
Yeah, I'm over here just trying to fucking.
I'm like, I'm just fighting for life right now, Mom. Like, you don't fucking understand, dude. And she was like, Alan, sit in the chair and shut up.
All right.
And I'm like,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom. All right.
As an older sibling, I fucking completely agree with her. Like, just fucking shut the fuck up and come show up for an hour.
Dude, but I'm telling you.
It was more than an hour.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
These 12-year-olds, man.
Yeah, Mikey gets fidgety. He's like, I'm fucking out. Mikey shows up for an hour and he's out. He's out, dude. I already know Mikey's out.
Can't. Like even the family stuff, especially after doing it for freaking 20-something years.
Yeah.
We just get together for every little thing.
Yeah.
I cannot stay there for more than an hour. Now that I have my own car, like unless we're playing games or doing something that is like
what Mikey likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not gonna have a conversation with somebody because we're not talking about something I like, what the fuck am I there for? Go home. Fucking play video games. What the fuck?
Get the Stevie going. I mean stimming. The stimming, dude. The stimming.
Finally, that first game ends, and my mom's like, "Hey, come on, let's go." And I was like, "Oh, where are we going?" So we get up. We go to the gas station. She's like, we're going to go to the beer cave.
Oh, God.
So, like, we walk in the beer cave. And I'm like, Mom, fuck the beer cave. Applebee's is right there. Ooh. It's hot as fuck outside.
Mikey loves
I'm
Applebee's.
Sweating in every orifice because I'm trying. My body is like
trying to get rid of alcohol.
Yeah, trying to get rid of all the toxins. So she's like, all right. She's like, go get us 2 like gallon waters. So I went and got the fucking smart gallon waters. Yeah. We walk out. She's like, do you really want to go to Applebee's? And I was like, yeah, that actually sounds pretty good.
See, like, your mom understands you. My mom is the opposite. Dude, she's like,
we need to hear the rest of the story first.
So we go to Applebee's.
Sorry, ADHD is fucking hard to fucking get.
And I'm like thinking, like, all right, she just like wants to get a bite to eat. Like, she doesn't want to drink any beers because she was at the retirement party too last night, and she was I had to drive her home. She was fucking hammered. And my mom, Rhonda, dude. Shout out to her.
Rhondas are always good.
Greatest lady on the planet. She gets this like little thing. We call it the stiff lip. And it looks like she's full on having a stroke.
Oh no!
Like it gets like this.
Oh my god!
Like it gets stuck, and then her tongue like just kind of like slides out the side. And like, dude, I see her like that, and I'm like, Mom, you can't drive home like that. And she goes, No, honey, I'll be fine. I'm like, no, come on, get in the car, Mom. I'll take you home. So I drove her home. In the morning, my aunt had to take her back to get her car, our cousins, and she calls me and she goes, fuck. She goes, I do not feel good today. So I get to the fields, dude, and my mom is not like a big sweater. Like, she doesn't sweat, dude. I get there, and my mom is like, she fucking lifts up her arms, her sweat, dude. Her forehead is fucking sweating. I'm like, Mom, are you okay? And she goes, I think my body's giving up.
Oh no.
This is it, Alan.
So more of the story is we go to fucking Applebee's. I'm like, we're not gonna drink. Like, there's no way. My mom goes, I'll take a Coors Light. And I was like, oh, Mom,
I'm sorry, but that is the best thing. Like whenever you're you're with a group of people and it's like, I don't know if I'm a drink or not, and then someone orders a beer, like, oh, thank God.
That's what I said. So I was like, cool. So then we ended up having like 4 beers apiece. We have a bite to eat as well. And me and my mom are like big, like, because most of the time, like, we'll go out to eat, not eat after work on Fridays. Like, we'll just go to happy hour. And, like, me and my mom are so cool in the aspect of, like, me and my mom will just get the fucking appetizer.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just get an appetizer, have a few beers. But, like, if we go with, like, my sister or my brother, they're ordering full-fledged meals. And my mom's like, dude, we're here for happy hour. Like, we're not here to eat, you two. Like, we're here to drink beer and fucking have an app.
Right.
But my sister and my brother aren't like that. They're like, well, we're going to get some food. And my mom's like, dude, we're fucking soft.
My mom's soft.
I'm soft. I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have a burger. I'll have my 1 beer.
1 beer.
Couple margs, maybe.
But no, dude. So we do that. We go back. And it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. We get back. And my brother goes, where were you two? And I was like, don't fucking worry about where we were. He goes, well, I've been waiting for my can of chew. And I whipped it out of my pocket and fucking flung it at him. I'm like, don't fucking, mind your own fucking business. And he goes, you two were at the fucking bar, weren't you? And I said, fucking, Sean, mind your own business, dude. And he didn't say anything after. He knew where we were and what we were doing. Because me and my mom were just that same person that were like, we'll go bite the dog back that bit us.
Me and your older brother, vibes. I like him.
In my life,
that's my guy.
No, it's not that. My mom's your brother. That's what my mom is.
Dude, I'm like,
my dad, kind of, but like it has to be.
But like his wife,
so I'm like his older brother. I'm like his older brother. I'm like your mom.
I'm just by myself. I'm just fucking. No one's like me,
dude. But like his wife,
dude. It's like no one. Everyone's different.
Just stimming in the corner.
Yeah, just fucking.
But his wife, dude, I'm telling you, was cool as shit. Like if we would have invited her, she'd have been sitting there drinking beers with us.
Oh yeah, Melissa's fucking top tier.
No, I'm talking about my brother's wife.
Melissa's top tier. I'm just saying.
But she would be sitting there drinking beers with us.
Yeah.
So then we get done with the games, and I'm like, all right, I'm going home. I was like, I told Chris that I'd come over and have some beers. So I got home, went inside for a second. I was like, all right, I'm going to Chris. Walked over here and haven't left.
We're hanging out.
Chris texts us, Alan's going to be the guest.
Excited for halftime.
Ooh, let's go.
Let's go. Right. I got to go pee.
Halftime's going to be good. Who said that? Oh, it's Melissa.
Oh, they want one too.
She wants one too, so we'll make 6.
I'll grab some more cups.
Huh?
I'll go grab some more cups.
Thank you. You're the best, Mikey.
I'm sweating in here.
Dude, it's not even bad, bro. Just wait till the fucking nope. Can't do it.
Please?
Nope.
Why?
Because I said so.
It's fucking hot.
Alan!
Are you pausing it?
No.
It's freaking hot as ballsack in here. I need to go stand outside. Oh, dude, my toe.
Everyone left me right now, you know what I mean? It's just Chris. Oh, God, what did I sit on?
My balls are sweaty.
Where's the vape? You piece of shit, bro. Yes, we gotta do. We have to bring it out. Oh my God! No. This is what it feels like, Calvin? This angle is terrible.
Saying.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Mikey fucked up the audio. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just kidding. Mikey fucked up the audio. Oh shit, we're on live. Just kidding. Let me hit that, fool. How are you gonna run a softball, bro? Can I be your runner?
I gotta pee.
You guys got a designated runner?
Yeah, you can play.
I'll just run.
Yeah, you want?
Hey, when you want to come to open mic?
Yeah, I want to. Super
Whenever you guys want to.
How much are tickets to get in?
No, that's free.
Hey, Mikey.
Open mic. When I go to Comedy Works?
Mikey, how do you whip it?
Try and get you a ticket.
But like, I want to like
The Soju.
pay to like.
No.
You gotta whip it.
I don't have any like
bottom,
legit
right?
shows. I'm just freestyling, you know.
Yeah.
But they're still good.
I
You still coming. It's still good.
I do want to come watch, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit! How the fuck did I do that?
Put it right there.
Turn it on and off quick. But no, you just kind
in for this.
Mikey's adamant about not being in the fucking limelight. He is adamant. Top tier.
Top tier. I'll get a show soon. When I get one, I'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
It'll be like a Friday, Saturday probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
You good with those?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
All right.
I want Chris to come to open mic. Chris can get up. Tell some jokes.
How do we do it?
You just shake it.
Okay. Hit the bottom right.
You hit the bottom. And then when you open it, afterwards you go like that and just get the little bit off so that all the stuff goes
Oh,
in there.
okay. I got you.
Let's go.
I got you.
Drop it,
Top
drop
tier,
it
dude.
low. Girl.
Damn, Mikey!
Top Ow! He just pulled the muscle.
No, I fucking was wearing shoes after we went to Denver. I was wearing shorts.
Oh, it ate up your Achilles? Yeah, I know. That's the worst
That's
thing.
better than my fucking gout toe right now, dude.
Gauto?
Alright.
Yeah.
That's
Here
what
we
they called me
go.
in high school.
Halftime out 2. We're doing the Soju bomb. So you have to get a Mexican beer. So we're drinking
Mexican?
or Asian beer. We're drinking Sapporo. It's pretty top, dude. When we go to, have you guys ever been to the Happy Hour? Pretty top tier.
Where?
Happy
Sushi.
Sumo. Happy Sumo.
We need to go there, dude.
Sapporo. Discover the perfectly balanced taste that's irresistible to all.
Sounds bussin'. Alright. So
Bang,
what we're
give me
going to
another
do is
one.
add some beer to our glasses. We got a whole mess here, so,
I'm going home drunk tonight.
Do one first.
So what's the alcohol? What's like the obviously
Do one first and then we'll talk.
the beer? But is there like is this down here with the alcohol part? Is that like the?
I always do it all. I'm going to do it all.
Alright. Do your thing.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm interrupting. It's been 3 weeks, I don't know.
I understand, Calvin, what you're saying, and it makes a good idea, but it's going to be way longer if we just fucking...
That's what Barry did, and he just fucking... Not Barry.
Barry?
Who's Barry?
Who's Barry?
I don't want to talk about it.
That bad?
Yeah.
Is that the one that butt raped you?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Speaking of which, did you ever find that guy that raped you?
Nope, haven't.
Sorry.
It was probably you.
I was talking about Jason, and I said Barry, because him and my boss look very similar.
Like Jason across.
Like, I want to show... Yeah, I need to pull up a picture. I don't have a picture of my boss. I need to take one of him, and then I'll show you guys, and it's like, wow.
Wow. Brothers.
Wow. Doppelganger.
Alright. So you pour your beer up, and then we get the Soju. Soju is a Korean.
Sunhari.
What is this?
Like
a wine? Yeah. It's like a wine. So you get the Soju, and you... God, I got this. So you spin it like that. Hit the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Why do you hit the bottom?
Because it's fucking top tier, bro.
That's what happened to me at spring break.
Twice.
Then you add your Soju to the beer.
Ugh. This looks like I'm going to have a headache in the morning.
No, this is going to be busting, dude.
You don't even know, bro.
Oh, if we had some sushi right now, oh, God.
Ooh.
I could fuck up a whole mess of
Dude,
sushi.
I could...
Sushi me.
Not when I'm drinking like this, though.
Oh, that's the best when you're drinking with sushi.
There's a sushi show I'm trying to get. It's at a sushi place. I'm trying to get the show. If I do, I'll let you guys know.
Top tier there.
What did it just do?
Tornado, bro. Tornado, bro.
It didn't even tornado.
Yes, it did.
That was weak as fuck.
My
huh?
little
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was like a text. That was like a little dust storm. Like, what do they call them? Little twister.
Dust devil?
Yeah, dust devil.
Chris doesn't know what he's doing on these halftime.
Dude, I'm
matches.
top tier, dude.
Fucking worst.
Last time you
bartender.
made a fucking drink, it was terrible, Alan.
Well,
You made one?
not on here.
Not on here. It was fucking terrible.
It actually was pretty good. You guys.
No, it
are just
wasn't.
What'd you make?
I
This
couldn't
was
tell you.
mine.
Couldn't tell you.
You know what I mean?
You're doing a Fulby?
Yeah, that's me. I'll chug you too.
I'll take the low one.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Alright, so that's yours.
Okay. That's
And
it. Alan's on the left.
then-
Alan's on the left. Alan's on the left.
Right here.
Okay. What do you want?
Whatever.
He likes these, so
Yeah, you
I
should
like
give.
beer. I've never had one of these because I don't like beer.
Alright.
Oh, you never had one, Mikey? Oh, okay.
Alright, so here we go.
Oh.
The Soju bombs. Cheers.
do you have to chug these?
Someone has to have a cheers.
Fuck
Soju for
The bro,
Fofus.
the bro in you.
Oh, okay.
Soju for the bro in you.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Tomate. All of it.
Bro out.
I can beat you easily.
Is it all of it? Is that a thing?
It's definitely a lot better than normal beer.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's good.
Tastes like a sour beer. Like a IPA.
That's good.
You guys drink it all?
Yeah, you were supposed to.
BRB.
No, that's just Chris because he's an alcoholic.
Did you finish yours?
That'd be
Oh
trip
my
and fall
God.
out there. Just slam it, dude. It's way better if you slam it.
I can sip it.
Alright, here's the halftime out too.
If I sip it, it'll last longer, you know?
Or you won't drink it.
I always drink it. The only thing I don't drink is those warm-ass bushes by the end of the episode. Not doing it, Mikey?
Like, again, still easier than normal beer, but...
But not. It's still, yeah.
So what do you like to drink, Mikey?
Okay.
Because it's sweet?
What's my microphone?
Still has, like, the alcohol.
Yeah, it has an alcohol taste to it.
So, like, if you're going to get drunk, you're going to get drunk off Soju's?
I've never gotten drunk.
Really?
I don't usually drink enough to get drunk.
Ooh.
I usually eat a bunch of
You get like a little buzz, or?
I've gotten, like, a little buzz, but not...
Yeah.
Like, really...
That was really good, Mikey. That was really good. I enjoyed that. We gotta eat sushi. All of us gotta go. 2 guys, 1 shed. The whole
No,
crew.
we should go to that place in Thornton, dude.
Blackfish?
No, we already talked about it. It's not the fucking blowfish.
The new fish.
No, it's not called the new fish.
Bluefish?
They have a place
Look
that
up,
has...
actually, Mikey, can you look up sushi places in Thornton, Colorado?
Big fish.
No, it's like the...
beluga fish.
It's like the angry fish. That doesn't sound right.
You look like Angry Elf.
You look like a fucking angry idiot.
Dude,
He's an angry elf.
Yeah, he looks like an Angry Elf. Look at him. You look like an Angry Irishman.
Call me an elf one more time.
Chubby fish?
Chubby
Yeah,
fish.
chubby fish.
I was saying...
Yeah.
We were both saying the
Dude,
same
have you
thing.
seen that, though? It's like...
Yeah.
It's all you
All
can
you can
eat
eat
for like
and drink for 2 hours.
30 bucks. 30 bucks.
Yes, it is. Look it up, brother.
I don't think it's all you can eat.
Yes, it
Or all
is.
you can
Ooh,
drink,
what was
but-
that there, Alan? You
It's
got a
like
little
couch?
toot? You got a little toot there? Or what?
Fuck no, I own my phone.
My favorite thing since Mikey's joined is his doubt in us.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He's like, I don't think you guys are fucking right. Let me look that up.
And then you're not.
Yeah, we are, and Mikey's normally right. I'll give him 50-50.
Yeah.
Chubby fish, the foodies. Let's go.
Chubby.
Chubby fish, send us some sushi, send us some drinks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going there.
No,
Gotta go.
send it to us. We'll
No, I ain't fucking
Send it to your boys.
sushi that's fucking... That's been on a fucking boat.
All you can
Iceland, give 'em
eat,
a
not
strike.
all you can drink.
Yes, it is. How is all you could drink? Beverages. Free. 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 Free.
Where the fuck does it say free?
wine.
Yeah, I see price tags on all that.
Dude, that's burnt as fuck.
Is that burnt? Is that what that means?
Yeah, that's terrible tasting.
Then you gotta give it a break.
Yeah,
like
we
towards the end.
gotta take a break. Put it in
Can't
the
go, you
fridge.
can't go back to back on it. It's
Have you had hot pot?
what is that?
Not hot pot, no.
I want to do hot pot.
What is that?
It's hot pot. So it's like a bowl in the center and like with
With like
like a
broth
broth.
that's like really hot, and then you take your meat and you dip it in the bowl to cook it, and then you eat the meat.
It's finely cut meat, so then it's like top tier. You know what I mean?
So like it cooks
Have
it.
you guys ever done
Is it- are we
Korean
talk-
barbecue?
Yes.
Where you cook that shit in the middle of the...
Yeah.
gas?
You like pho?
Yeah, I did it on
absolutely.
Dude, you like pho?
Yeah.
Oh god, dude, I love pho. Dude.
Oh, dude.
fucking.
It's like the best for a hangover.
Oh yeah. Next to Manolo.
Oh, yeah.
I had some
Manila.
noodles this morning, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, Manolo.
Yeah, little
Where at?
little spot by the house.
Oh.
Walk in. They're
Oh
so
yeah,
polite,
right
so
there, right
nice.
there by the shopping center.
It's on Washington.
Oh, Washington. I work on Washington, so
It's
where's
nice,
that?
boy. I can't think of the name. It's right by the high school. Right by Thornton High School. It's like off of. It's like a.
I could
It's like Washington and, like,
destroy some
90
fucking sushi
fourth.
right now, dude.
So could I,
Their
dude.
food's so good, dude. And it's like a family restaurant. The dad owns the place. He walks in. He like greets everybody and stuff. Super nice. I walk in. I walk in the place. So I walk in. And the dude's like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" And I'm like, "Bien, ¿y usted?" He's like, "I'm doing good, man. For here to go." And I was like, I never felt so disrespected, Alan. I was like, my Spanish was better than his. Like my accent was legit. Felt bad.
Did you say dine in or did you say to go?
I was like, "Para aquí!"
All right, guys. It's gonna be a heartfelt fucking episode here.
Uh-oh.
So what's gonna be in your will? This is gonna be it right here, right now. This is gonna be documented. What's gonna be in your will? Who's gonna be?
Where am I at in my
Hold
life?
on, hold on.
Be out.
Thank God. I thought you were going to kick me off the podcast. I thought you were like, this is Calvin's last 5 minutes. I'll take the fucking camera with me, all right? I'll let you guys know right now. You guys kick me off the show, the camera's coming with me. So figure that shit out yourselves.
All right. What's
No, it's
gonna be
not,
in your
dude.
will, Calvin?
We're going to hold it ransom.
What's
I don't
in your
have a will.
I know you don't have a will, and neither do I. So this is it right here. This is it right here. Everyone can see on the episode.
And I can notarize it.
Are you a notary?
Yeah.
See,
Legit.
right
When did you get your notary?
Like 2 years ago.
For what?
I don't remember what I got it for, to be honest.
Was it for work or?
No.
Top tier, bro.
I don't know what. To be honest with you, I don't know what I got it for.
Doing some white people shit.
White sketchy shit.
White people shit.
Yeah.
Just...
White sketchy shit.
No, actually, I think it was for my grandma's will. I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, Calvin. What's in your will?
We'll cut that out if we have to.
What's in your will?
Just everything goes to my son and my daughter. Right? Everything goes to my wife, my son.
Yeah,
I guess life insurance right now goes to my wife and my son, or my wife and then.
How much do you have in life insurance right now?
1.5 times my pay.
Ooh, fuck.
That'll be set for a little while.
That's like
that'll be good for a year and a half.
$4,000.
That'll be good for a year and a half. That's it.
150K.
Oh yeah.
What about
mine
you,
would just go to my mom. My mom.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm.
So what's gonna be all involved in? Is it like, do you have like a
Life insurance.
Do you have like a little bit like hidden away or what?
Whatever's in my bank account, my savings account at that time. I mean, you're not gonna get rich off of it, but it's enough to live for, a couple months.
But like, what's gonna be the words? The words that are gonna be said. That's what I was trying to get at, guys.
The words.
Words. Like, what do you want to leave the people?
Yeah, leave the people. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to get
Like
at.
This wasn't an unfortunate event.
No, the money
Damn,
is
dude, that's
good,
crazy,
you know?
bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Like, if you think about it, if you die tomorrow, what would you want to tell everybody?
I would just tell my mom, I had a good life. I fucking lived it to the fullest. That's probably why I died. But here's all I got, Mom. So hopefully you can make it last.
I'm still here. Just listen.
Oof. Mine was probably gonna be everything's going to my wife and kids. You know what I mean? Of course.
And Alan.
You know what I mean? Alan's always gonna be a part of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the line for Alan's gonna be "fuck Alan." The end of it.
Fuck him.
But just fuck the words. I brought this up in my mind. I haven't thought about it. This is about like 2 weeks ago. I thought about it. But
okay. Just freestyling?
Just freestyling. I just wish to make people happy. You know what I mean? Just whoever was happy around me, I appreciated everybody. You know what I mean? That was that I made happy, but continue through
the podcast without you. Me and Alan take over. Just keep it moving.
Hey, you know what I mean? Keep it. I just want everybody happy. You know what I mean? And if I've affected your life and making yourself happy, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what my life is all about. Like, I literally love making people happy and have a good time. That's all. I want to wake. I don't want a funeral. I want to wake. I want everybody to be
celebration of life.
Celebration of my life. You don't have to drink. You don't have to do whatever. But I want to celebrate my life that I've had.
But if you do, you're a real one.
Oh yeah. And
can I get some
if
ashes?
You know me. You know me. You know what I mean? If you know me, you know me. You know what I mean? So live my life to the fullest. That's all.
Can I get some ashes?
You want ashes?
Yeah, I'll make it into a necklace. I'll wear you around.
I don't know if I don't want to be
cremated.
I moved a lot of cremation places and I'm good, dude.
I think like
I moved a whole bunch of cremation places and
they spill a lot.
They put two. If you could be stacked up with two, they'll stack them up with two.
I want to get a composted.
That'd be cool. Like you'd be a tree.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be a tree.
A weed.
But Kelly knows. Kelly put me a tree. But my thing, I think, is like I think too much as we think of life is
crazy. Like we're literally living
like
here and now.
I think we think of death as being an end. You know what I mean? And obviously it's an end to life. But I don't necessarily think those people are gone. Like I think because those people are in your heart and your soul, like you carry something with them. And like the people, I don't know how much you guys believe in that, but like people who mediums who believe in like they can speak to the other side and stuff, and they can see your auras, or they can see like the people who are with you and stuff. I do believe that like people stay with you and people watch over you and take care of you, and I don't think
Mel's
I think
crying.
I think in a different how nice. I think in a different dimension, like
she said a crying emoji.
I think in a different dimension we're all like still time's different. So everything could be happening at once for somebody, and you could be perceiving all of it at time, and I don't know.
I think that's my life legacy is to make people happy. Like I love it. Like when I cook, I always ask Mal, like she gets upset because like sometimes like is it good?
Right.
Is it good? It's like she's like yeah, it's amazing. Like stop. Like I just love like I'm a people pleaser. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's I want to know what's good. You know what I mean?
But with joy comes sadness, right? You give everybody all this joy, so when you die, obviously there's gonna be so much sadness. Because that joy,
sadness.
because of that joy is obviously gone. So now there's an emptiness of that joy, so it has to be filled with something, and it gets filled with sadness in that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how death goes.
Want my celebration, like I want everybody to celebrate. Like Chris lived his life to the fullest. Like
it's not your choice though.
It's not actually afterwards. It's not my choice.
Yeah, it's not your choice. Like it's not your choice how people celebrate your life or are sad about your life. Like you don't get a pick.
How people mourn.
Piss on you.
Yeah, it's their choice. Like it's their. And the way I see mourning is a different. Mourning is like a different.
What's your name? I'll spell it out.
Come on, this guy's gonna piss on me. Yeah, right. He's not gonna be crying. He's fucking.
Mornings.
Fucking. You're actually crying.
My friend.
Who's Alex? Ah, fuck you, Chris. Fuck, Chris.
No, we'll do a case race.
Why did you do that?
Hopefully we're 67. Me and Alan do a case race for you.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Not
Hopefully
67.
we're doing this
87.
podcast when we're older. Hey, this is the.
We're gonna die together that night.
Hey, this is a life legacy, all right?
Alan, what? How old are you?
Hold
Like
out.
73?
Hold out.
28.
Oh.
We gotta hold out. You know what I mean? We gotta hold out for as long as we can for this podcast.
What do you mean?
Like we gotta keep doing it.
Like
even if we're old, we gotta keep doing this.
I got like 100 episodes in me.
Shut the fuck up.
We're on the countdown. It's like 43 left.
Don't be backing on me now, man.
Nah, I won't leave you ever. We just might not only do like one a year. Just kidding, guys.
Well, yeah, because Calvin will have to crawl out of the grave.
This is our 80th year episode.
Thank you for the 557
hopefully. Thank you for
subscribers.
Thank you for 550 subscribers.
We're at 511 though. You know what I mean? What's up, brother?
Yeah, we are.
Thank you guys. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, what I was gonna say though is
How about you drink your drink and then you can say it.
Hold up. I'll say it then I'll drink it. I think mourning is just another part of love though, right? Like you're so because that person gave you so much joy and stuff that you're sad now because this is a different part of love.
Calvin, I have something to ask you about since you have ADHD. How do you? I'm more it's just fucking. My morning is way weird because I just like.
I don't get how
that person's out of my life and I'm just like.
Oh, morning?
Yeah, like yeah.
I thought you meant like waking up in the day.
No. Morning is like.
That's what I said.
That's ADHD for you right there.
Yeah.
But morning, I do not do good. I just move on with my life. Like it's a thing with like people who have like severe ADHD.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
I do that with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. For 3 weeks,
I'm sorry.
I didn't exist. I called him.
I'm sorry.
Texted him.
I'm sorry.
It's just like you don't know how to text back either.
Yeah, I know because you're not here.
I'm really bad at out of sight, out of mind. Like, I love my friends with all my heart, and they think I'm like some they'll think I'm mad or like I'm talking or whatever.
Because I think why me and Calvin work is because we both have ADHD. So like I don't take it to heart. Like he's busy or he didn't see it or he might have saw it, but it's like I don't know how it works. You know what I mean?
I'm a bad friend.
I've been trying to get better at is like if I think about somebody, especially somebody I haven't talked to in a long time,
text them
right there.
Yeah.
That's it, Mikey.
I know if I don't, I'm gonna like not fucking remember.
Let's go, Mikey, right there.
Like, it's bad.
I'll see it. I'll be like, oh, Chris called. I'll be like, I'll come back. And I'll be like,
no, he never.
Fuck, come back.
And that is called. That's why I'm persistent.
I'll go to sleep at night. It'll be like 10:30. I'll be like, oh, I didn't call Chris back. Fuck. And I'll be like, I'll call him in the morning. And I'll be like, the next night I'll be going late night in bed. I'm like, fuck, I didn't call Chris again.
It's no big deal. I know how it goes.
It's bad. I'm a bad friend. I'm not a good friend. Chris is a good friend.
No.
Chris talks to his friends. I don't talk to anybody. I'm like, when I see you, I love you. But when I don't see you, I'm thinking about you.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
But I love you. I think about you.
About me?
I love you. I think about you. I pray to you. I pray for you. I probably need to pray more for you. But
That's fucked up. Fuck.
But I'm sorry. I just
ADHD. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I need care about me.
I need to check in more.
Nah,
my thing is
live your life, dude. It's no big deal. If people want to be a part of your life, then they'll be a part of your life. Like how I am persistent. You know what I mean? Like Calvin, spent 3 weeks. You all right?
Yeah, it's not fair though. It's not fair to my friends.
That's all right.
You know what I mean? It's not fair to other people.
I understand.
I'm like that with my cousins. I'm like that with my brother.
Yeah, I text you all the time. You never respond
Shut
to me
the
either.
fuck up. Alan didn't accept my
Because you sending dick pics, bro. You fucking Calvin's not gonna respond to that shit, dude.
Oh, let's go. I got something before we.
Here we go.
While my mind's on it.
Hey man. ADHD. To the fullest. He's got it. We gotta lock it in now.
So. Apparently, iPhone, when
makes your dick bigger.
No, it takes a picture of all.
Wait. Let's
I don't know. I don't even know what this is.
I thought you knew.
I don't know. I'm an Android, dude.
So when an iPhone
knows your dick. Apple knows your dick.
Sorry. So when an iPhone user gets
like it's fucking. I have to say it.
So when an iPhone.
Don't forget it.
What the fucker, dude?
Shut up.
Okay. Go ahead, Calvin.
Our mics are all on the same stream.
Calvin's barely holding.
Shut up.
Our mics are on the same loop, so I can't break them apart. Like.
All right, brother.
You know
Let's go.
So, I was testing him because I thought you were going to fucking say something for sure. But, so apparently when iPhone users get a text from an Android user like Chris, it degrades the image. Yeah. So like if Chris sends me a pic, iPhone just degrades the image so it looks like Chris is sending me a shitty pic.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
Top tier.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like when you send someone a dick pic, that's why they don't reply. They're like, no wonder this thing's all fucking shitty.
It's all pixelated.
Yeah. They're like, why does this dick look like that?
That's why you don't respond to Chris, because he's sending you shitty dick pics.
He's like, why is that dick look like Bart Simpson's?
Why is it yellow?
There's a bunch of squares.
Why does it look yellow?
They're too big.
Why does this dick look like emoji? Okay, we could talking about what were we talking about?
Dude, I don't know. It got deep, and then it got crazy, and then.
Well, let's go back to Will's. You want to go back to Will's?
Yeah, let's go back to Will's.
No, that's too deep.
Why you upset about that, bro?
No, yeah, that's true. Grieving.
Yeah.
Grieving's hard.
So how do you grieve?
Terribly.
Just feel it all at that moment and just.
I feel it all in that moment for like fucking 3 weeks. Like when my dad died. Oh, dude, I was a mess for months. I could barely go back to work.
How old were you?
I was just barely 21.
My grandma
that seems
died.
like a tough one.
My grandma died,
and my grandma just died.
2015, and that's when.
In 2020.
I went to Country Jam instead of fucking staying at the fucking funeral and everything else too. We left from the funeral to Country Jam. And I was like crying the whole time. Like I don't do that. I am terrible griever. Like I don't know how to grieve. Like I'm a terrible person. Like at grieving, and I don't know how to handle it. Every time I handle it, it's
like me, because like that's how it was. Just like you don't feel anything.
Yeah, but then
when it hits, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're just fucking torn, like just destroyed.
But then I feel like you're also probably like me, where you get over like once it stops, it also stops.
Yeah, it stops like immediately. Like
it can be, within
even when Grandpa
hours. It can be 5 minutes later. It can be 2 weeks later. But
yeah, but even when Grandpa died, it's like I don't fucking know.
I didn't cry when we were like for grandmas. Everybody was at our grandma's house when she passed, and I was literally playing games on my computer, just waiting, because we're all just there. And then, like, I didn't really cry when I went into the room and saw her. For me, it's always at the funerals. It's the one that's at the funeral, and I see her in the casket, and I know, like, it really hits at that point, and then I'll be, like, a wreck for the next 24 hours, just, like, crying. But then it, like, kind of stops.
Out of sight, out of mind.
As far as, like, the over, like, crying and being really sad about it, like, I'll still be sad about it, but not, like...
A wreck.
Not able to function sad.
Yeah, I'm always able to function. That's the weird thing about. It's literally the weird thing about ADHD, because like you can literally get over like the hardest times in your life, but like the littlest thing that can just wreck your life. It's just fucking crazy. Like, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much, but I love my ADHD.
You too. You too.
How about you, Calvin?
Wait, go ahead. You hadn't finished. Like with your dad, he just all hit you at once, and you were for
dude,
3 months. You were
multiple times, dude. Like
it comes and goes, right?
Yeah.
Waves.
I rode the roller coaster for sure.
Was that hard because, like, you guys weren't the closest,
We
or
were
was
very close.
Oh, you guys were really close?
Yeah. And it wasn't really my dad. It was my uncle.
Oh.
But that he was like my dad.
Oh.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And like we were fucking tight. And he passed away of cancer, and it was
What kind of cancer?
Cancer's a bitch.
chondric sarcoma.
What is that?
It's like bone cancer, basically.
That's what my grandma died from, multiple myeloma.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
So was it like a long period? Like, did you know it was coming, or was it like sudden and?
I think multiple
it was a
myeloma
long
is blood
period.
cancer.
Long
Sorry.
period.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma fought for 7, 8 years.
Yeah, his was like 8 to 10.
Oh
And
wow.
then finally the last time, dude, it had progressed so bad. It was like in his kidneys, his lungs.
Dang.
Dude, and like the minute it starts to fall downhill like that, it goes, dude. He was in hospice in less than like 2 weeks. Not like coherent, just. I'll never forget. I walk in and, my mom and my aunt and everyone's giving him water by the little fucking sponge on the stick, dude. And then I think that's when I didn't do really well, is because like there's like no quality at that point. So
Yeah, he
like,
looks.
you sit there, he doesn't look the same.
Right.
But then my grandma died in 2022. Yeah, because it's 24. It's been 2022, and it was like the same, dude. Like she was fine, and then my mom called me and she was like, "Your grandma's not gonna make it through the night." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "She was just giving you shit like fucking 24 hours ago."
Yeah.
And my grandma just died of old age. Like she was just
So
old,
old,
man. She'd
How old is she?
92.
Ooh.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And she had some liver issues. Like, she didn't die of like cancer or anything though. She like.
That's beautiful though. Like she was giving your mom giving you guys shit like.
Dude.
Right before and then.
And then. And my mom and aunt and all of them were there, and it's so weird how the human life is. Like, my grandma was like sitting there. She would like go to sleep and like wake up and say like talking to her Aunt Margie, that was like already passed away like fucking years ago, dude. And she's like, "Hurry, Margie, hurry, come save me!" Like she like knew what was going, but she like couldn't.
Yeah.
Because then when she would wake up, she couldn't talk. Like she lost the
like
brain.
losing touch.
Yeah, like she lost the brain spot to like be able to talk and like have a conversation with you.
So what's the legacy you guys want to leave behind?
Fucking whole mess of kids.
You want kids?
At some point. I mean, I'm running out of time, dude. I'm almost 30.
Yeah, right. You got till you're 80, bro.
80-year-old having a fucking newborn?
Dude, look at fucking Danny DeVito, dude.
Theo Von, dog.
Not Danny DeVito, fucking.
Theo Von. His dad was 72 when he had him.
Or
fuck.
Theo Von has all kinds of jokes about
Dude,
him.
if I don't have a kid by 35, I'm not having kids.
Do you want kids?
Why?
I do.
Why?
Because that's too old, dude.
Why?
Because I'm going to be fucking in a nursing home before the kid graduates high
They
school.
say millennials right now are 7 years behind previous generations. So everything that previous generations did, millennials.
Yeah, they're all getting
millennials,
pregnant at 17.
but millennials are on average doing everything 7 years later, having kids.
Yeah, so my time's passed.
Having kids, getting a house,
Feral, dude.
starting your
Fucking,
career,
yeah, man,
starting your career, having kids. Everything's like 7 years behind the previous generations.
Yeah, so I'm already passed.
Yeah, right. Most people, the previous generations, we looked this up. It was like 28, 29. So you get 35, dog. Sorry.
Legacy.
I told you, dude.
Legacy.
If I don't have a kid by 30,
you must look this up.
if I don't have a kid by 35, I'm not doing it.
My thing about death, though, like we go back to death.
Yeah.
Before we go to legacies, or you guys want to go to legacies?
We go death on legacy.
We go death real quick.
I hate talking.
Okay, I want to talk about this kind of.
I don't mind it because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To every single one of us.
Not me, dude. I'm living forever.
Who are you gonna be, fucking Iron Man or what?
Yeah.
You might as well have some kids at 80 if you're gonna fucking live forever.
Step at 35.
No, but I'll still be old as fuck, dude. Chris, what are you looking at,
bionic, don't
dude? Well, I can take a picture that'll last longer. Fucking hot ass shit.
My thing with death, The first thing I remember going to like some funerals and shit when I was a kid. Right? You really don't know those people.
Yeah.
Not like really connected.
That's terrible.
My dog had
That is ass. Don't.
My dog had
Totally.
My dog had like seizures and stuff, and there was like a rainstorm, and he was like on a chain, and he jumped over a fence, and he hung himself. So that was like my first experience with like death.
Age? What age was this?
What the fuck?
I was like 10 or 11. My dog was like, he was like 4. And then like right after my abuelita died, it's like my great grandma.
Yeah.
She died, and I was super close with her, but she was old. She was like 90 something, right? And I was like okay with death. Like I felt like it's weird with death when you're that young, you know? I was like 5th grade or whatever. But my cousin committed suicide when I was 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we were super close our whole lives. He was my best friend our whole lives.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, my cousin Nathaniel. And we were super close our whole lives, and you know, he had
Did
just
you
been.
like leave a note or anything?
Yeah, I've never read it. But he that was tough because it was so sudden. He had been going through stuff, and like I had never visited him when he was in the I didn't realize how deep this can go, but I never really visited him when he had like attempted, and he had gone into like mental institution stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of times with his family and stuff, it's like, oh, he's doing it for attention or doing it for things, you know what I mean? So it's like, and it was tough because I was like going into high school, and like he stopped, he went to like 9th grade for a little bit, and then he
quit going.
It was just different things, right? It was different things that were going on, and he committed suicide when I was 16. It was like beginning of junior year, and he committed suicide, and I remember my friend Josh, he's at my house, and like he's about to go home. His dad's here to pick him up, and he's going to leave. And as he's leaving, I'm telling him bye, and my mom's calling me, and I go over her room, and she tells me what happened, and he hears, and he's like, "Are you okay? You want me to stay with you?" And I was like, "No, it's good. Like, go. It's good. Whatever. I'm fine." I was like, I don't think he did it. Like, I don't think it's like,
yeah, it's too raw.
Because he had attempted before, you know. So I was like, I think he just tried again. Like, I thought he's good, and he left, and we go, and as we're pulling up, I see the sirens and stuff, and I'm like, I see what's going on, but I'm like, in my mind, like the whole way I'm praying, you know, I'm like, he's all right. And we go up, and we pull up to my grandma's. She lives a block away. We pull up to my grandma's house, and we get out. And this is the craziest stuff because I feel like this is the moment I went from being a kid to being an adult, you know? Mm-hmm. I get out of the car, and the first person I see is my grandma, and she's crying, and she just like falls into my arms. Like my grandma's just like crying. Like grandma's the strongest. We've told stories about my grandma kicking over a tree. Like my grandma's like my grandma's no joke. You know, my grandma's legit. Like she's broken up fights between me and my cousin. Like I had pit bulls. They used to fight, and my grandma would be in there pulling them apart, and she'd tell me to go run and get a hose, and I'm like spraying the dogs to like drown one basically, so it opens its mouth because pit bulls have lockjaw. And my grandma's in there like with 2 pit bulls pulling them apart. Like my grandma's no joke. And she like falls into my arms, and she's crying, and she's like, it's my fault. Like, it's my fault. And when she says that, I'm like, oh shit, like this is real. You know what I mean? And then I walk over with my grandma, and like everyone's all sad, and like cops are there, and everyone's there. And like I never forget my uncle. Like I remember the coroner talking to me and like giving me a card and stuff. I need to like talk to people and stuff because like everyone knew I was like everyone's taking it hard, obviously, right? It's like sudden. But everyone knows I'm taking it particularly hard because we're the same age, we're close, we've like done everything together.
Yeah.
And I'm just like by myself, and I'm sitting on the curb and just sitting there crying, right? Just sitting there, not crying for a while, people coming over consoling me, and just like it's crazy because that moment lasts forever. You know what I mean? Like I'm still 16 in that moment for sometimes. Like I go back to that moment, I'm still that kid in that, you know, like it's just. And the crazy thing is like that happened to me, and it was so hard, and I feel so grateful for everyone that was like there for me and stuff.
Yeah.
At the same time, I had so much resentment towards everyone because like my cousin got picked on, and like people fucked with him and stuff like that, you know. So like there was a lot of resentment there towards people, and that was hard for me to get over, like especially because I went from being like a nerdy kid to being like a cooler kid, and he didn't come with me. You know what I mean? Like he left school, and I didn't get to bring him with me, and he hung out with my friends and stuff, but he didn't go to school. So like I didn't get to like I didn't get to take him with me, kind of. You know what I mean? Like I left him behind. Is this kind of a thing? Like I've never said that, even thought of that really, kind of, but I did kind of leave him behind, and that was really hard for me. And like just him losing him and like our whole family and everything just fucked up. You know what I mean? I didn't go to school for like 30 days. Everyone talked shit to me. All my friends talked shit to me because I didn't go to school.
Yeah.
You look at my track record before that, I never missed school.
Yeah.
I had good grades. I was an A and B student. When that happened, I didn't go to school the next 30 days. Like I was there maybe, I'd go the last 2 periods so I could play football. Like I would go make sure I was there. Like you had to play 2. I knew the rules. Like I fucking knew the chats of shit. You go to school for 2 hours, you can play in the game. I went to school for the last 2 periods. My 2 periods, I had great track record my last 2 years. The first 4 or 5 hours, 4 periods, I didn't go to school. I still get good grades, and I'd get failed because I didn't fucking show up.
Yeah.
But I'd show up after that last hour or 2, whatever, and the last 30 days, my grandpa had been going through a lot of stuff before that summer and stuff, and I spent the last like 30 days, like I was with him, and then he died. Like it was
fucking wham.
It was a month and a day from when my cousin died. My grandpa died. Fuck. It was crazy. And my grandpa's like my dad. Like I didn't grow up with a dad. My grandpa's like the closest person I've ever been with. Like there's no person that I love love me more undoubtedly than him. Like my grandpa's in a wheelchair, and he would roll his wheelchair to the bus stop to pick me up. Like my grandpa loved with all his heart, and that's the kind of love I try to give to my son. The love that my grandpa gave me. And
Open it.
my girl lost my grandpa, and that was crazy. Like my family was even more like fucking destroyed, right? And I never forget my grandpa at my cousin's funeral. My grandpa's like, I'm standing with my grandpa at the back of like the viewing or whatever. My cousin's up front, and my grandma's like crying, and my grandpa, and he's already sick and stuff, and he's like, go take care of your grandma. You know, like he had been with her, and then he like moved apart, and then she went back to like cry and stuff, and he's like, go with your grandma. And after he died, I was like, that's like me, like, it's your turn now. Like I'm out of here. Like I can't do this anymore. Like it's you. You need to be like the guy now, right? Yeah. And I wasn't that for a long time. You know what I mean? I wasn't ever that. But after my grandpa died, it's like he died and my cousin died. My cousin committed suicide in September. My grandpa died in October. And then November, December, my uncle, my cousin's dad, had a staph infection, and he had like been going in so he had shoulder surgery, and then from the shoulder surgery he had a staph infection, and then he died in February, and he was like the rock of the family. Like he was the one taking care of everybody during that. You know what I mean? Like he lost his son and his dad, and he was the one making sure everyone else is okay. After my cousins committed suicide, he's like, I'm upset, and I'm like trying to I go up to him to just go up to him. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, and he's like checking on me. He's like, "Are you okay? If you need anything, let me know. Like I'm there for you." You know what I mean? He just lost his son. He's checking on me. And that's just like the kind of person he was. Like if there's a fire, he's running into the fire to help somebody. Yeah. There's story of him. There's a car accident, and there's like a fire, and he pulls the guy out of the fire. Like that's the kind of guy he was. And after my uncle died, it just became like party Calvin. Like that's who I was, and that's who I've been for a long time. You know what I mean? Like I didn't realize it until recently, but I was depressed for like 8, 9, 10 years. You know what I mean? Like my whole late teens and early 20s is all depression. Like Chris talks about that ADHD shit, grieving, and like you guys talk about that, like not feeling it after a while. I don't know about that, because that's like I feel like still there's still someone, that kid in me or whatever is still there, and it's after that happened, I became a bad boyfriend. I was horrible to Kelly. Like I was a bad boyfriend, I was the worst person in the world, and to a lot of people. And I wasn't good to nobody, to be honest. Like I was a really sad person, and I was upset with a lot of the things that happened in my life. And a lot of times on the podcast, like Chris talks about how good of a dad I am and a good of like whatever, and it's because I've been a horrible person for a long time, and I feel like I have so many wrongs to right and things to do because of honestly, it's a lot of like Kelly, the way I treated her is like so horrible, and she left me for how long period she left me because I was so bad to her, and I had to fight Chris knows. I fucking fought to get Kelly back because that was just, I knew how wrong that I treated her and how bad I treated her and how much I needed to come back and to redeem myself,
Reconcile.
And a lot of my life is like redemption, I feel like, because I did so bad when I was hurt and I wasn't there for my family, I was just, and I was 16, you know what I mean? So it's not necessarily like I got to be the fucking man for everybody, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like it's like you can be, right? And it's you choose not to be.
It's funny we're kind of sharing these stories because your story is like very similar to mine. So when my uncle passed away, dude, I ruined so many relationships just from being a fucking dick, dude. Like, I was with somebody for a long time, and that night my mom said, don't let him leave. And I remember just looking at him like, you don't get to choose this. And I left, and my family looks at me now as like the rock. Like I'm the one that's always like trying to be the positive one, like building everyone up. And but for a long time, dude, like I was not a fucking good person, dude. Like sometimes I still look at myself in the mirror every day and I'm like, man, you're a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm still mending those relationships that I burned, because I'm just at that point, when that all happened, I thought the world was falling down around me. Like, there was just nothing that I could trust or do. So my thing was, I'm gonna push you away. That was my biggest thing. Is like, these people are here to love me and console me, and instead I'm sitting there fucking keeping them at an arm's distance, pushing everyone away.
Right.
Everyone that loves me, I have a significant other that loves me very much, and I'm sitting there fucking pushing her as far out the door as I can, because I think doing it alone was the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And all I did was drink and fucking to get me through. For a while it was like, what do I do? How do I sleep? I can't go to sleep without fucking having beers or taking shots, and then I take too many shots, I drink too many beers.
Mm-hmm.
I just was a mess, and I was just a horrible person. So, like I feel like that's where we're very similar in a whole.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot of it.
Part of it is.
Yeah.
I feel like the mind has a weird way of like grieving.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like when you're in a tough spot, it just is the spot doesn't get any easier, man.
Yeah.
It just gets harder. And that's how I was with my grandma too. My grandma passed away, and then a year later, my uncle passed away. My uncle Charlie, and he passed away of dementia. And I got a call after work, and my mom was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just heading home." She's like, "Well, what? Don't go home. Just come over to my house." She goes, "We need to talk." I'm like, "Okay." So I go over there, and she's like, by talking, because the thing that I hold on to right now the most that kills me every day is that when my Uncle Charlie, I was thick as thieves with him. Like, he was my grandpa, because my grandpa passed away when I was 1. And he always took care of me, like, I would be on a 4-hour drive home from school, and, I'd call my Uncle Charlie, and, he'd sit there and bullshit with me for 4 hours to make sure that I got home safe. So I didn't fall asleep at the wheel, or, and even, like, I would get home, and he'd be like, here, he'd throw me $100. He'd be like, here's for gas, get back to school. He goes, you're making us all proud. Right. You're doing your thing.
That's cool.
And so I go over there, and when they moved, so moral of the story is I found my Uncle Charlie. So, like, when he lived at his own house, my mom, they called him and was like, hey, we haven't heard from Charlie in a couple days. Can you run by and check on him? So my mom couldn't do it alone. And she calls me, she's like, where are you at? And I was like, I'm just going home. She goes, can you come over? She goes, we need to go check on Uncle Charlie. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, I have a key on I still, like, if I had my keys, like, I still have his key ring to his house on my keys, because I can't get myself to, like,
right, yeah,
get rid of it. So I went there, and we pounded on the door, and this is, like, when he first started with dementia. Like, he was still living in his own house. Like, he was still taking care of himself okay. Not awesome, but he was still doing it good enough to be able to live there by himself.
Right.
And that day I walk in, we knock on the door, I pounded on the door like we're the fucking police. He never answered the door. And I told my mom, I was like, keep pounding on the door. I was like, I'll go in. I have the key. I'll go in and see. And she's like, Alan, you don't have to do this alone. And I was like, I feel like as a man in that moment, like that's what I needed to do. And I walked in, and I kind of walked around his little island in the kitchen, and all I see is somebody laying on the floor.
Oh, shit.
Just straight out on the floor. And my mom comes in. I was like, Mom, just stay right there. I think he's dead. So then, like, as I, like, bring my head back around, I see his legs move.
Oh, shit.
So I run in, and he looks at me, and he's just so, like, he was a diabetic as well. And he's like, you broke into my house. And I'm like, Uncle Charlie, it's Al. Like, you're fine. Like, we're calling 911. And he didn't want to call 911. He's like, don't call 911. He's like, give me my meds. I'll be fine. I'm like, Uncle Charlie, I'm not giving you any meds at this point. I don't know when you ate.
Right, yeah.
I don't know, when you've drank water last. It's like, how long have you been laying down here? And he goes, 5 days.
Oh, shit.
But that's the dementia talking.
Right.
We don't know how many days he'd been laying there. It probably was 2, maybe, 1 or 2 days. But that's a fucking long time for a diabetic to be laying there.
Right.
And he was, like, in so much shock. Like, he was so in and out. Like, I was giving him sternum rubs. And, we didn't have to get to the CPR part because he was still coherent. So, I blame myself a lot for that because I'm the one that didn't let him go home. Because after they took him to the hospital that day, he never went back home.
Yeah.
So I blame I carry that a lot on my chest.
Right.
Because all he wanted to do, man, like, that was his wish. Was like, he wanted to die at home.
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of fucked him. Because, that day maybe he was like, this is it. Like, he fell.
Right.
And he was like, this is it. Like, this is...
Yeah.
This is how it goes. And
but you were doing your best in the moment,
Yeah, but...
You're not thinking that's his last.
No, I'm not. I wasn't.
You're not thinking it's his last moment.
But then the minute they moved him into that home, and he was there for probably like 6 months, I never went and saw him once. Never one time. My mom would always ask, you want to go see Uncle Charlie? Nope, I'm busy. I wasn't busy.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to fucking see him like that.
Right.
So I carry it, and we go that night, and he had a stroke that made him brain dead. And I walked in, and I got to sit in the room with him, and, I just kind of talked, and I apologized, and just like, I'm sorry, like, I did this, I wear it on my sleeve, and...
You didn't do nothing, Alan. Like, you did everything you could have done, bud, but... I understand how it is. You don't want to see people that way either, too, you know what I mean?
It was tough, man, because I saw him at his best. Saw him at his prime.
Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean?
But I just wear it on my sleeve because, he didn't fucking want that, dude. He didn't want to go to that home.
Yeah.
His wishes were he wanted to be at home.
When my Uncle Tiki died, he had staph infection. He was in the hospital for a few weeks. And my mom's like, hey, we're going to go see him. You want to come? I'm like, nah, I got basketball practice. I'm whatever, After basketball practice, we hang out with my friends or whatever. I fuck around with my friends, and then she keeps telling me whatever a few times. And he had, like, shoulder surgery. He's, like, 37. You know what I mean? Like, he's fine.
Yeah.
And then she calls me, and she's like, hey, I'm going to the hospital. You want to come with me? And I'm like, nah, I'm doing whatever. I don't know what it was with basketball practice. Something with basketball going on. It was like February, so the season was ending. And she's like, no, like, you need to come with me. And we get there, and when we get there, she's like, he's not doing very good, So I'm like, all right, like, doesn't even make sense because, like, he had shoulder surgery, and we're all in the waiting room, and then I start seeing, like, his cousins, like my second cousins, like, and other family. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then pretty soon they send us to the room, and they're like, this is his last moments, And I just remember taking, like, his last big breath, and his body's, like, all swollen and stuff from being, like, sick. He weighed, like, 120 pounds, but his face looked swollen, like he was, like, big. And I remember everybody just crying, and it'd been, we just lost my cousin and my grandpa, and then my uncle's dying, like, he's in the hospital bed, and there's, like, everybody's there, because everybody loved him. You know what I mean? It's all his cousins, all his aunts, everyone's around. And I just remember how hard I was like biting my chin. Like I just remember how hard I was biting, like trying not to cry. There's everybody just bawling around me and stuff, you know. And then me feeling bad because like I could have visited him too, you know, like he had been in the hospital. Like I could have gone and seen him multiple times. Yeah. But I didn't because I was, you know, doing my own thing. And yeah, that just, you know, it's hard to. And the same thing with my cousin. Like my cousin, like he was on house arrest and he called me because he wanted me to go over and I didn't go over, you know, and that could have helped him out. Or calling him. He used to always call me for rides and stuff. And he called. I've only told this to like one other person maybe. But he called me the day before he committed suicide. I don't know. He used to use his mom's phone. So either it was his phone or it was his mom's phone. And he called me the night before. And I ignored it because I was with my friends. And yeah, he committed suicide the next day. So, you know, it's you know, it's just things you have to live with, you know what I mean? And,
it's tough, man. Shit.
And I still don't answer my friend's call, you know what I mean? So it's like it's still that person. I don't know what, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's still trying to not be that person, but you know, and I know I need to check on my friends more and check on people, but I don't like I should. And it's like the burden you carry, you know? Yeah. And it's like how many burdens are you willing to carry and how many are you okay with letting go, you know? And
exactly.
And it's hard because we're getting older.
It's like how many rocks do you want to throw until you finally like set the stones down?
Yeah. Yeah. And we're getting older, and we were talking about grieving before, and
sorry guys, I didn't mean the whole wheel thing.
Chris meant to fucking Chris gave
us a swerve.
Yeah, it's real talk.
No more beach vibes. Chris killed the beach vibes.
Sorry.
No, but we lost a friend like a few years ago, and she died because of like an overdose, right? Yeah. Or that's what I don't really, you know, that's what the story is. And afterwards, we go to her funeral. We're all hanging out, and then we all go to the bar. And as we're leaving her like ceremony thing, we go to the wake, whatever, all the funeral stuff, and then we're leaving the area where we had the lunch or whatever. We're all going to the next place, and we're going to a bar. And my friend's driving. I'm like, yo, isn't it crazy that we're all about to go party when this is how she died? You know. It's like she died partying, like doing shit. We're gonna go drink and get fucked up, and there's gonna be people doing coke and like doing drugs and doing things.
Extracurriculars.
Yeah, and that's how, you know, she died doing something similar to that, and that's what we're all gonna go do. We're all gonna celebrate her life in the way that she lost her life, and that's like
But how would she want you to celebrate her?
I know that, but
not by dying. You know what I mean? Not by dying. Also, you know what I mean?
I know, but Calvin's saying
would she
is
want
like
you to have like a few drinks and like.
No, I know that.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. But in my mind, that's not necessarily like the way we're all grieving together. Isn't necessarily the way that is the most helpful and the most healthy. You know, like it's not the most healthy way to do it, but that's what we're doing. But in a way, we're all doing it together, you know? So it's like, if we're all doing it together,
it's okay.
Yeah, and if you're doing it alone, it's like, it's scary, right? So it's like, but there's a fine line between that, right? Between you all, like us all hanging out, drinking together, and then one of us just going and having, you know, finishing half a bottle before we go to bed, right?
Yeah.
And that's like the fine line that's like scary with all this stuff, especially us getting older. You see, when you party with your friends, that's the only thing that happens, you know?
Yeah.
People are getting fucked up. People are doing drugs or people are doing whatever.
But then you don't know the behind the scenes shit.
Yeah. You don't know what happens when your friend's happy and he goes home and like, you know? Because I've always been the happy friend. You know? I was the funniest person in school when I was the most sad. Yeah. You know? That's when I became the funniest. That's Chris. I wasn't the funniest person before my cousin committed suicide. I'm just the fucking kid. And then all of a sudden I'm the funniest person. But I'm the saddest person in the room. You know what I mean? But I'm making everybody laugh. And I feel like a lot of people, the funniest people I know are always the saddest. And it's like a Yeah.
I get that for sure, because I feel like I have a lot of those.
Yeah.
I still think about my uncle every single day. I still think about, my Uncle Charlie. Still think about my grandma. I think about them every day because they're big misses on this
right.
world today. It's,
not having them.
I could call my grandma when she was in the home, like before she got kind of senile. She's like, Graham, like, how's it going? Like, and I'd just be like, I miss you, like, and she'd always just be like, stop by. She goes, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's hard to see people like that, though. Like, to see people in a suffering state. It's hard to see people that you love and people you see in such highly, people you see so highly.
They're top tier, and then you see them at, like, their lowest.
They're the rocks of the family, and then you see them at their lowest.
What do you think, Shakker? You haven't said anything in a while.
I don't fucking know, dude. Life's just fucking, I don't know.
We're getting all emotional over here, and you're being silent.
I know. He's on purpose. He's on.
I don't know what to say.
Not let those emotions out.
I don't know how to handle anything. I don't know. I don't handle. I don't handle like shit like that. Like I don't handle it the right way. I don't know. I know that. I don't. And, like when Brandon passed away, like
right,
fucking wreck, dude, wreck.
It's only been like what, a year? A little over a year.
That was a year on the 22nd of May.
Shout out to Brandon.
But I still try to call him. I get off of work and I try to call him sometimes, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I'm delusional or fucking I just don't know how to deal with shit. Like I still don't feel like he's gone, or I don't fucking know. Like even with
he had such a big personality too. You know what I mean?
Everything like I do it badly. Like I just move on and act like nothing happens, but I don't know if I actually really grieve.
That's the hard part, is knowing if you've actually moved past something, but you don't really ever move past it. You just move forward,
Yeah, but I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Well, there is no right and wrong when it comes to these kind of
Yeah, I know that, but sometimes I feel
is anything
wrong.
right that we're doing though? Is a thing. I mean,
yeah, we're all freestyling. No, we're just
fuck. We're here for a ride, dude. And,
yeah.
We're playing the game of life, and it's how we think it's best.
It's crazy because
that's why I'm so quiet. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like
you can say just whatever you feel or whatever you think, because there is no right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like we're all just.
When Nathaniel passed, like he was my boy, and me and him always got along, and I didn't show up to his funeral because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just here to get out of school. Like I didn't show up because like he knew who I was. So
maybe the most mad at this funeral is everybody wearing our BYFC shirts. Because like most of those people made fun of him.
Yeah.
And they're all rocking the football shirts that we used to have, and that just like, I don't know, it just irked me but everything irked me back then. I was anti fucking establishment since I was a kid, and as soon as that happened, it was just like everything. I hate everybody. You know what I mean? Fuck everybody. But I think it's different too. Like when you lose people at different parts in your life. Like Brandon had such a big personality, and he's such a big person, and he had if Brandon was still around, he wouldn't have the record on the podcast. He was on the podcast. Yeah. He was on the podcast. He was our first guest, and then he was it took him another year to come back on. But when he came back on, we got like 200 subscribers. Like half our subscribers are because of Brandon. Like he's just so funny, and he just tell his prison stories and
crazy ass stories, dude.
Running from the cops and stuff. Like it's not that.
So what?
It's not that how crazy of a story.
How did he pass?
He died in a motorcycle accident. He wasn't wearing a helmet.
Yeah, he was like riding home, right?
Yeah.
And he wrecked. But he had such a big personality. not just like it wasn't just like his stories like because they were crazy. It's because the way he told them.
Yeah.
Like the way he told the stories
like, God.
is so like good. Like when I was clipping them, I'd put one and I was like, this is so like it was like 5 minutes and I'm like I don't know where to cut it like because it's so good. So I made like multiple parts of like one story he's telling because like he just tells such good stories and like he left you on a cliffhanger like for the next part, you know, like and he was just the first time I saw him he's like, what's up, bro? He gave me a big old hug. I've never met him in my life, you know. Chris had just told him like I'm you know, Chris said like I'm Chris's friend. And because I was Chris's friend, he's like, oh, what's up? You're my boy too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of that like
I feel like it's life is kind of how this isn't how I live life, but it's kind of like a good quote to it. I feel like which is probably not a great quote because it's from Fast and the Furious.
Let's go.
Yeah, like you live your life at 1/4 mile at a time, like because you never fucking know, man. Like you truly never fucking know, and that's like the worst part.
But it's the best part, right?
Yeah, it is the best part because you never know. Like
we talk about the ADHD.
Yeah.
That fucking puts you on edge, baby. Like you never know when it's gonna end. You better do all that shit today. That's what got me a big push in comedy is because like you don't know. Like what if you fucking you die tomorrow? You never did what you loved. You know.
Exactly.
And we talk about anxiety, right, and frustration, and I think a lot of that is trying to do the things that you want to do and that you love. You know, do the things that you want to do every day. A big thing in my life, like the past 5 or 6 years, but since before my son was born, has been try to live your best day every day. Like, what's my best day? Like, if I had all the money in the world, what would I do today? You know, like besides work, right? I gotta get that work shit in. But if I could do my best day, what would it be? Like, if I didn't have to work, what would my best day be? Like, I go outside, I go to the park, I go for a walk, or I go to the gym maybe, or I go to the beach, I run on the beach, I do whatever, and try to fit that. Like, what is my best day? I tell jokes, I make people laugh. Like, I feel like I fit those things in now.
Okay.
That I do. Like, I every day I wanna spread laughter and love. That's like my thing. I pray every single day and every morning, every night. I want to spread laughter and love. That's what I want to do, and I want to leave places better than I found them. Right? Every place I enter and I leave, I want to leave it better than I found it. Because I spread love, I spread laughter, I help people, I spread joy. And I haven't been doing it a lot lately, but I want to work out every day. I want to go for a walk. I want to be like in under trees and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I want to spend time with my son. I want to be a good dad. I want to be a good husband. Those seems like a lot, but like you can fit those things in an hour, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
100%. I do agree.
And I don't know, I haven't been working out. I've been on a shitty workout regimen the last year, but I've been as good at walking it's hard because like I feel like to start this year my thing was comedy. Like I needed to figure out comedy, I need to figure out stand up, I need to get better at it. And I put everything else to the side. Like even the podcast, I'm like everything else is like to the side right now. I got to figure out comedy. And I figure I've been doing a good job of that and I can start adding these things in that I was doing before. Before I used to wake up every morning at 6 o'clock, meditate, walk my dog, go for a run, work out, work, and then after work I'm spending time with family and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But those all dropped off to kind of start the year because I got to focus on comedy. I got to figure out how I'm doing this shit. This is what I love, I got to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I figure like now I'm ready to start putting these things back in my day again, you know? Like
putting everything together,
like
right?
put everything together.
Yeah.
And it's one thing at a time. And I don't think that anxiety stuff is us stressing ourselves out about, you know,
the what if is the fucking the worst
thing. You can't worry about that, like stressing ourselves out about like right now, you know, like the frustration and
now,
stuff.
like I can fix this, I can do this now.
Right. Do your part, right? Same thing as work.
Yeah.
Work, you do your part.
Yeah.
Do your part, and fucking everything falls in line.
What I realize now, like too, like anything I can't control, I have to just give it to God.
Yeah.
Like I have no choice. Like I can't do anything else. Like I can't control the worries I'm gonna have. Like I have to. Like yes,
sometimes you gotta.
Anything can happen, but fuck. Like at the end of the day, you can't you gotta give it to them. Like you gotta give it to them. Like there's nothing else. I can't control my life.
Yeah. And sometimes you gotta put God in control.
Oh, yeah.
Him, you know, he works in mysterious ways.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I know that. What do you think over there, Mike? You've been quiet for a hot minute. Huh?
He's done.
You're tired?
He's ready, dude.
What time is it?
Almost 11.
Sorry guys about the wheel. Fuck, just setting us down a fucking. Setting us down a dark road, but
that was
needed to be talked
emotional
about
for a
though.
minute.
Very emotional.
But I mean, it's always good to have like these kind of conversations. 'Cause sometimes, like just throughout the week, you just don't get a chance to have a real conversation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like,
Just quick,
or even
hey,
your
how's
dark,
your day?
the dark thoughts that you have in your head too, to get them out. You know, like
Yeah.
it's hard. Like I don't know. It's hard.
I had a lot of dark thoughts when I woke up this morning.
Dude, I wish we could talk about what you did, but I can't talk about it. You're a hero.
Alan's a hero. Can we talk about it?
No, we can't talk about it. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
What time are we at? How we doing?
10:49.
2 hours, 41 minutes.
2 hours, 41? Holy fuck.
The first
I feel
hour
like
was
we've been talking for a hot minute.
The first hour was super slow. Like,
no,
like we were
it
just,
wasn't. It
was. We were pounding beers. I was like, wow, this is going by a while. Like, it felt like we were having a good time, you know? And then the last, like, hour and a half was
It just now it's.
I felt like it flew by.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
I was all sad and shit.
But I feel like, you know, a good deep, like, I feel like you gotta have these.
I think
like,
men don't have. I don't know. I don't have no one I could talk to. You know what I mean?
I heard a Kanye song, right? From, I think it's from College Dropout for his first album. And it's, just because you're... What the fuck? I fucked it up. I always do this every time I think of something.
Sounds fire, dude. It sounded intelligent as fuck, dude.
I gotta find the song. But it says, just because you ain't manly. Just because you... Fuck.
Hey, can we look this up?
Let me find the song.
But,
Give me a phone!
Well, while Calvin's doing all that,
I got
just
you,
wanna
Mikey.
say,
Can you
like,
have my phone?
a lot of men don't have like outlets of just. We just fucking.
Oh, okay.
Dig it
Here we
down
go.
way
I'm back
deep,
in.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Just
back in.
tuck it down, you know what I mean?
Separately. This is different.
Here we go.
But from like being, I saw this thing that's like about being a man, right? It's like this TikTok, right? TikTok's where I get all my information.
You're welcome.
But you're welcome.
I was the first one to get into TikTok, dude.
The reason this podcast started is I asked Chris. I was like, I need a TikTok partner. Who's gonna be my TikTok partner? Chris, I'll be your TikTok partner. Boom! Now we have a podcast. Think about that, Alan. How one little conversation.
2020.
But it's like ever since you're a child, like any type of like feminism is negative in like boy groups. Like if you play with girls, all of a sudden you're like boys are gonna make fun of you.
Yeah.
If you're not as good at like some sort of sport, boys are gonna make fun of you. Like the only time that men show love to each other is during athletic events, like sports, or like basically just sports, right?
Yeah.
Like the only time men can show each other love is during sports.
Or like video games, like good job, fuck yeah, you.
Which is like it's a competition.
But then in the next game, you're like, oh, your ass, you know. So
the only time men is competition, like shooting something. Oh, good shot, man! Like there's no love outside of those like manly things, like being like a part of competition or being part of those
being
things.
younger, being educated by the older generations, that's definitely like the things that.
Yeah, it's
kind of
fucked up.
But that's
like,
kind of like the great thing about people, like how society's moving as it is now, is like everybody's. I don't know. Like I don't know if this is for the same people. I mean, I guess Alan's my age group because they're a little bit older. But like all of my friends that I have now, like all of my adult male friends, it's always just gassing each other up, just saying the dumbest shit, even if it's like oh, looking cute today or whatever, just something stupid. Whether or not it's like real or whatever, it's still just changing the whole mindset of guy friends and things like that. And like it's not like growing up in high school, like even my better friends just weren't ever like that. Like we were never really nice to each other.
We never grew up to like that.
Or like anything like that. Like we wouldn't be mean to each other.
Right.
But, like,
you know,
but, like,
you just talk shit.
Yeah, your friends are not mean to you, and then the people that aren't your friends are assholes. Like that's how it was.
Right.
Yeah. And then now it's moving towards where the people that aren't your friends just aren't assholes, and then the people that are your friends are like gassing you up 24/7. And like growing up being picked on a lot has been like so great for my self-esteem, just having these adult friends that are just like not being dicks to me.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
it is
like how I feel
and
nowadays.
the opposite of not being dicks, but also like flipping it to like again saying the looking cute today, or just even these stupid little things.
Yeah.
But it just makes you feel good, even if it's just the littlest thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, and I feel like in my life now is I don't really have. I have a couple friends that are my age, but like all my friends are older. Like one of my best friends on this planet Earth just had his first kid. He's 44.
Oh shit.
Dude, I would go to war with that guy. You know, there's some of my friends now like that are my age that I'm just like, dude, like.
But it's weird because it's not everybody.
No, yeah, I feel you though because if we're on the phone and I'm like love you bro, like it's not anything weird, is it? No, like it's like love you bye, like it's not a big deal, like
love you bye.
It's not a big deal to do that to your friend.
It used to be like before, like what?
Gay. But like it's like it is that though, like your bros, like your friend posts out a workout pic and you post like arm emojis, like oh my boy, like you getting swole, like it's like you know what I mean, or your friend works out like good shit man, way to get at it, or like your friend posts a pic, you're like oh you look like you said like looking cute or like fire bro, like whatever it is, and I think a lot of that is like what women kind of have in a fake sense.
Yeah, women are fake as
fuck. But I feel like
women are fake as fuck. I'm saying this right now.
Women do that. Women gas each other up. I feel a lot of times it isn't a
to
fake.
make themselves feel better.
But they do gas each other up, whether regardless if it's fake or real. They gas each other up
to make my boy feel better. You know what I mean?
I feel like men do it now in a fake way.
With the best intentions.
With good intent, yeah, exactly, Mikey. It's like fake, but you have good intentions behind it,
like, hey,
so it is real.
Hey, when you get the girl, like, hey, I told you, boy, I told you, like you're a bad motherfucker. You know
your friend's like, oh, you're looking cute. Like you know you're not looking like cute, but like you look good. Like your friend's like he's saying like, hey man, like you look good today. You know, regardless of how he says it, he's like we give each other shit still when we're like.
I'm sorry, girls, but feminism it will not prosper.
Ooh,
the bros will always prosper.
Don't ADHD me right now.
The bros will always prosper.
I was been on track because
don't ADHD me right now.
The feminism will fucking rule. It's gonna ruin the world.
Side note: Terrence McKenna has a quote saying that feminism is the way to like masculinity is the problem in the world, and all masculinity is what causes negativity.
It's the thing that's keeping
the mushrooms together. Talk to him. So please, he's like the mushroom man. All right. He says femininity is what like will make the world prosper and things like that. So,
really?
Yeah.
I know that, but like, the masculinity right now, the masculinity is what's keeping the world together right now.
I don't think so. I think it's wrong. I think it's the wrong part of masculinity.
Like we're moving towards feminism?
No, I don't think it's wrong to move towards feminism. I think it's the wrong part of masculinity. It's like
like the don't talk about your feelings, the don't do this, like all what a lot of people refer to nowadays as toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff that we're taught to like keep in and don't do this or don't
like not talk about your feelings and things like that. Like that's toxic. I don't think that's good at all. Like that's not something that we should bring back into masculinity.
Not
you know what I mean?
as a man, just as a human being, like keeping shit bottled up is not good for you.
Yeah. I think a lot of that, and I think it's trying to figure out what those parts. Like we kind of have an idea what feminism is, right? Like we kind of have an idea of that.
The idea of that's like the whole thing right now is like everybody's definition of feminism isn't the same thing, and there's the root of feminism is like
it's a root to all the problems.
Like, it's not. Yeah. Well, the people that have feminism.
That might have been the funniest thing you ever said out loud. Sorry. That was a joke, too. That was a good joke. Good joke.
Yeah, my toe.
This is a comedian podcast.
My toe is talking right now. Sorry.
The gout.
My toe.
The gout's talking.
If I pulled my toe out, it'd have a fucking heartbeat.
You guys are fucking Mikey over right now.
Mikey.
Mikey, I'm sorry. My
sidetracking him with gout.
ADHD's hard.
My toe is fucking speaking to me.
All right.
Cut it off. You'll be fine.
Go ahead, Mikey.
I'm waiting to wake up in the morning. Hopefully it fell off.
Mikey, keep going the aspiring.
I don't know, something about like feminism being women are better, but really it needs to go from feminism to like equalism, where everybody's the same,
right?
And everybody has the same to offer and different ways to offer it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Some cases.
Like any type of masculinity being toxic isn't necessarily true.
Because there's
right?
toxic femininity as well.
Right. Those women that hate the men. Yeah. I've been working on my LGBT stuff. LGBTQ plus, yeah.
Good.
That's my we watched this that last 2 minutes. That's my set this month basically. I'll work on that. Figure out how I work it.
All right, we closing it out here.
Damn, boys, this is.
Got anything else here?
This is a good one.
I'm good.
All right, All I gotta say is try to love yourself and be a better person every day. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
This explode?
Will it explode?
What do we got here? What do we got here?
Go ahead, Calvin.
Don't bottle it up. Oh!
That was perfect.
Don't bottle it up. 2 guys, 1 shed. We're out of here. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the explosion. I didn't think it would explode that much.
What's up, brother?
It's all over his face.
I'm about to bust.
I'm about to